start this bad boy. Let's go, baby. Alright, we're up. Yeah. Hey. Oh, wait. Hey. I need to move this. Anyway. Hey. What's going on at YouTube? It is your boy, Brandy Boy, back at it again with another Cyberpunk gun review live stream. What the fuck? This just sounds stupid. Okay. Anyway. Let me move this over here. This bro just said spaghetti. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Last time we left off with the revolvers. Now we're gonna continue with the shotguns here. Alright. Go with the shotguns and the SMGs. I'm gonna see if I can get through the rest of the guns here. Am I recording? Yeah, it's recording. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this in 4 hours. Woo! I'm gonna record all this gay footage and shit. Okay. So of course, we start with the shotguns. You gotta start with the good old double barrel. Looks pretty good. This one is actually realistic. It has 2 barrels, which is good. A double barrel that has 2 barrels, so yeah, that's nice to see. And yeah, it's got a trigger. Better than Starfield already, so that's pretty good. Already, this gun looks very realistic. I don't see any major problems. You know? Oh, look, you can see the shells. Look, I can almost see right down the barrel. That's cool. Nice. I don't see anything major here. Let's go and test it out. And first person. Nice. Yeah, looks good. Shotgun. Hard to mess up a double barrel. There's 1. There's 2. There's the reload. I don't know, it looks fine to me. Only thing I can say is that there's no front iron sight, which is kind of silly, but you know, you do see that sometimes. Even with like shotguns on like stuff like this, you usually have like a little like, I don't know what you call it, just a really little tiny iron sight on the front to give you some point of reference, but this one just has a big old ridge. It still works, I suppose. Not a big deal. You can still aim with that, I suppose. Looks like a shotgun to me, man. You get the little shells automatically fly out, so you have to eject. Cool. Wow. Wait, does it have a... Okay, it has a partial reload animation, which is nice. That's cool. Yeah. It's a shotgun. I don't see any problems with that. It's a double barrel. What do y'all think? I don't see nothing. I don't know. Freaking double barrel, bro. Now when we get to the other variants here, yeah, when we look at this one, it's like, what the hell's going on here? What is this, yo? What was that? The A notch? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm looking at this thing here, and I'm like, what the hell's going on here? This looks like somebody took a Fallout 3 laser rifle and glued 2 of them on top of a double barrel, and then gave it an angled foregrip, and then they also cut it down. So this thing's really... Oh, it says, it homes in on targets with self-guided micro-projectiles. This sounds interesting, yeah. I like how, like, the little, like... So these are rockets. They're mini rockets. They're gyro jets, basically. That's hilarious. They're just, like, sort of strapped on there. They're just strapped onto the gun. It's like, what the hell is this? It looks so stupid. You know. Just look at that. What? It's kind of funny. Let me see. I want to see how this performs. I've never actually gotten this gun in game. Oh, great! You hold it with one hand too. That's hilarious. What? I like how they jump out and they pause and then they move. Okay, that's pretty funny. Wow, that is. There is no way you can hold both of those loads in one hand, bro. There is no way, bro. This is hilarious. But like, yeah, like you're hand holding both of those? Dude, there is no way. Those things look huge. How are you gonna fit? I feel like if they made the reload, you just do it one at a time. That would make more sense. Yeah, there's no way. That's actually funny. You know. Yeah, I know the bullets pause for a second. I don't know what's up with that. Like, why do they sort of like launch out and then they drop and then they pause? Like, why does it take a second for the propellant to ignite? You know, what's up with that? Because like it already ignites, right? It already flies out the. I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of a cool effect, I suppose. Yeah, it is a gyro jet basically. It says it shoots mini rockets, which is literally what a gyro jet is. So yeah. Why is there a measuring tape? Yeah, yeah, that is a measuring tape. It's just spinning around. What does that do? What is this thing even doing, bro? Is there a partial reload? Yeah, there's a partial reload. Okay. It's like this isn't even a double barrel anymore. This is just a rocket launcher. You know? It's hilarious. It's actually funny though. It's like so silly that it's actually funny. I actually kind of like it. You know? It's a radar. Yeah, so true, bro. Very silly gun. I actually don't hate it. It looks really stupid, but oh my god, I keep on doing it. Holy shit, it will never end. It looks really stupid, but I don't hate it because it's just so goofy. This one's going in S tier. Let me see. I want to see this. See if we got any poses here. Well, there's not very many, like, long arm poses, is there? Yeah, there's not very many. That kind of sucks. It's just so comical how short the barrel is, though. Like, look at that. It's like... Jeez, bro. Especially when you get that big old stock on there. It looks funny. Yeah, it doesn't need a barrel, I guess, you know. It's gyro jet, you know. Working little rockets. Can you see them in there? Very silly concept. I'm just worried, like, it just... You see these, like, these... big old blocks of artillery, basically, just strapped on there. This little strap going around it, like, I don't think that's very secure. You know, like... Nematode-looking gun? Why does it need a stock? I mean, for recoil, I guess. I mean, I don't know, just so you can have a stock and aim it better. I mean, I got something in my eye, bro. I can't get this out, bro. I'm tearing up from how cringe this is. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly, dude. It's still in my eye, bro. Yeah, this is interesting. I mean, I can't really say there's anything wrong with it, because I can't sit here and dissect this thing, because it's just such a goofy concept. Like, would this work? I mean, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, you just strapped, literally, you just strap this on top of a double barrel, and then you pull the trigger and it shoots. So I guess it would work, you know. I don't know what's going on here with this little. Someone was saying it looked like a measuring tape. No, it's not a measuring tape. Some kind of like spinny coil thingy. It looks like. I don't know what all this shit does. Warning: product overheats from rapid fire. Interesting. Anyone tell me the lore behind this? Is there any lore behind this gun? I want to look this up on the wiki, actually. I want to see if it says anything. It's the DB4 Palika. Oh, great. It's a Soviet design. Cool. The mines at Serbia-based Rostovik set out to prove that smart doesn't have to mean expensive. The fruit of their endeavor is the Palika, based on their time-tested Igla model. Was the experiment a success? Opinions are divided. They're pretty much saying, like, yeah, this gun might or might not work. That's funny. The Palika's price is certainly lower than the competition, but so it also has the craftsmanship to match. This shotgun possesses the basic functionality of a smart class shotgun, but It's not worth the breath required to compare it to Arasaka or tsunami weapons. So they're saying this gun is shit. That's funny. Still, for those whose wallets are are already squeezed, the Palika really is the smart choice. I fucking love that description, bro. That shit's funny. So yeah, I really like how, like, in the lore, like, they're pretty much stating, like, yeah, these guns in reality might be prone to failure, but obviously in game they don't fail. There's no, like, jamming mechanic or anything. So I think it's funny they're acknowledging, yeah, this is a shitty, cheap gun that was just smashed together. Someone just put, you know, these two little bricks with rockets inside of them on top of a shotgun, like, oh, it works. So yeah, there you go. I don't know where to put this on the rating. I would give it double S tier because it's hilarious. You know, actually. It's just so stupid. Better than the combat shotgun, yeah. Because at least this one's like, it's like cool. It's stupid, but it's cool. You know, so, you know, I can respect that. I can respect that. Like, when it comes to, like, the shotguns in Fallout, like, they're not even, like, they're cursed, but they're not even, like, cool cursed. They're just straight up ugly. If you're gonna make something cursed, at least make it cool. And so far, Cyberpunk has a lot of cursed guns. But, you know, at least some of those cursed guns are kind of cool. Like, this one's cursed, but it's cool. But there's also some other examples, like the Mattel, which is just, it's so bad that it's hilarious, actually. It's not cool. It's kind of cool, but it's actually, like, really, it's genuinely terrible at the same time. So now let's look at the other double. There's like 4 double barrels in this game. It's like, holy moly, bro. The amount of double barrels is crazy. They're glazing the double barrel. You got this double barrel here, which, I don't know what the fuck they're doing here. What are they doing, bro? They're trying way too hard to make this thing look unique. I mean, yeah, they give it a cyberpunk look, obviously, because it's cyberpunk, so they're gonna make it look cyberpunk. It makes sense. Looks fine, I guess. It just seemed, like, just aesthetically speaking, like, I just don't like it. It looks kind of weird. The color scheme here, the sort of grayish shit going on. It's like, bro, it's kind of ugly. But yeah, basically they just took this regular double barrel, or, I don't have it here, but they took a regular double barrel and then it was like, yeah, let's just add some shit on there. I think it's gonna be pretty much the same. Oh, it's a lot more recoil and it shoots both shells at once. Okay. Damn, that's cool. No sights on it though. Again, kind of silly. It's like, you might, I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's because, I mean, if you just look at the crosshair there, like, the spread is comically huge. The spread on this gun is huge. Look at that. Like, if I shoot this base, yeah, that is a humongous spread. Can't really see any, like, oh, you can see some holes in the van. Is that right? Yeah, look at that spread. That spread is atrocious. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is absolutely dog shit. You can't hit anything. You're not going to be able to hit anything with this shotgun. It's terrible. Dude, this is like not even like, this is like 10 yards. And the spread is the entire van. Jeez. That is horrible. I always hate when video games make shotguns just have, like, the most absurd spreads. Like, why? What about this one? This one, oh, this one, if you look at it, it's slightly smaller. This spread is slightly smaller. Wow. It's still a terrible spread, though. Like, in reality, this spread should all be localized, like, within, like, this little area, you know? The spread on shotguns is not that crazy, but a lot of video games tend to exaggerate them for gameplay purposes, which is stupid because it just makes shotguns worthless in, like, the long range or the medium range, you know. Like, obviously shotguns are not snipers, but you could be able to one-shot somebody from this far in reality. If you aim center mass, somebody standing at that windmill, you would kill him. I'm not even joking. You have a 12 gauge buckshot, You know, you could one-shot them center mass. You know, most of the pellets would hit and they would die. But in this game, if I try to shoot at that windmill, maybe like one pellet would hit. I shit you not. So yeah, even like this tree, bro. I bet in game if I try to shoot someone at this Joshua tree right here, it would not even kill him. You know, I'll have to test that out. I barely use shotguns so far in this game. But yeah, this goes for all the shotguns, not just the double barrels, obviously. Every single shotgun in this game looks like it's gonna have ridiculously high spread. So I guess that right there is gonna keep them all from being, you know, S tier. Yeah, and that's also why they make them have like no sights, because it's like, hey, you don't need to aim because this thing has a crazy spread. Yeah. Jeez, that recoil. I think it's interesting that on this one you can pull both triggers at once, but on the other one you can't. Or did this one only have... Oh yeah, that's something I just realized. Do they even have 2 triggers, or is it just 1 trigger? That's interesting. Let me see. No, it's just 1 trigger. 1 trigger. I don't see a second one at all. So yeah, you just pull the trigger one time and it goes off on both barrels. Okay. So this thing is just designed to shoot both barrels at once, I guess. No matter what. What about the other one? Does this one have even modeled 2 triggers on there? Let me see. Oh, single trigger. Okay. Huh, that's kind of lame. I was kind of expecting them to have, you know, dual triggers so you can... Because, like, there's not very many games that actually do that, where you can switch between shooting 1 barrel or 2. The only game I've played in recent memory is, like, Metro. I think Metro does that, where you can just shoot 1 barrel, or you can pull both triggers at once and do both, which is cool. There's not very many games that do that feature on double barrels. So, in this game's just like, you know, does the same shit, basically. It treats this game just falls for this classic shotgun tropes, as, you know, as usual. It's to be expected. I would not surprised here. You know, treating shotguns as if they're only useful, like, within 5 yards. Oh, yep, it's useless now. But yeah, when it comes to this shotgun specifically, I mean, it's alright. I mean, I guess I'd probably put it even lower than this one, just because it's, like, it looks uglier. You know? Like, I would put the regular double barrel maybe like in B tier or something. But yeah, it looks fine. But it would be nice if they made it function like a real shotgun. Now if we go to the last double barrel here, there's like 4 of them. There's 4 different variants of the same thing, which is crazy. You can give them sights? Oh, no way. There's a modification. Where's the modifications at? I don't even know how to modify. I don't know, I'll figure that shit out later. Humana. Oh yeah, hey yeah. Bruh, momentum. Where's my motherfucking shotguns? Oh, there's a unique variant here. That looks pretty dope. This looks like old school. This looks like something straight out of the 1800s, bro. Holy moly. It looks dope. No one's S tier. Yeah, this one's got some... I don't know what's going on here. I got some goofy bits on it. This one does some magic damage. Nice. It's a rail shotgun, it seems. That's cool. Okay. I'm kind of getting down with that. Oh, you can really charge it up. Wow. Okay. That's pretty... I mean, that's kind of cool, actually, you know? That's pretty neat. Concept of a rail shotgun. How would that work? I have no clue. How would that work? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. That's how to customize my fucking guns. You have to go to a workbench? I'm just looking at like the, I'm just looking at like the little keys down here and like there's no options. Whoops, I see I just got rid of it. Whoopsie. How do I customize, bro? What's the button? Comically intuitive. Yeah, it is kind of unintuitive. Like, just like, when I was talking about the fucking free cam yesterday, the photo mode, I was like, dude, this photo mode is absolutely dog shit. It is so bad. I can't customize the double barrels, actually? Okay. See, that just, okay, why? Why can I not customize the double barrel? Why can I not put shit on there? Because basically, instead of having you be able to customize the double barrel, they just made you have it to where there's different variants. Like, these are essentially just modifications of this gun. But instead of having it to where you have to add modifications on this gun to make it into this gun, they're just completely separate guns, if that makes sense. Right? Which is same result, but like I think it would be cooler if you could just put the modifications on and off to have the same gun, you know? I mean, when it comes to like a rail shotgun, though, this might be a little bit more complicated than just a simple modification. So yeah, I can understand that. But like this and this is like that you could just swap parts out, you know? But yeah, back to a rail shotgun. That's interesting. How would this work? See, I would assume it's like a chem rail, where it's like, you know, because obviously you're still shooting the shotgun shell, right? It's like you added the shit on there secondarily. So like, the rail part, there's no rails in this. It is, I don't think, you know. Like a chem rail is a combination of a traditional ballistic firearm, and then you add some electromagnetic shit on there to make it even faster, right? It's not solely a rail gun. You just add shit on there to make it faster, you know, so chem rail. You know, because chemical plus rail, because the chemical explosion. So that's my best guess of what this thing actually is. Pretty neat. Fuck, I did begin. I think it's pretty neat. Kind of wacky, you know. Chem rail shotgun. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, it looks like you got like a. You know, these are all like the electromagnetic parts, I guess, or maybe like these are coils. I don't know. Same thing. It's some kind of electromagnetic something going on there. See if we can actually look down the barrel. Yeah. Yep. Smooth bore. There's nothing going on in here. So somehow, some way, obviously, you know, this shit does not exist in real life, so would this design work? Who knows? But seems legit. Seems legit. You got these big old bits on top. I think it looks pretty interesting. You know? I'll have to do some more research on chem rail specifically to see if a chem rail shotgun would be a feasible idea. What do y'all think? A chem rail shotgun? Pretty epic. Yeah, I've been mashing the wrong button for photo mode every single time. You know? Because my photo mode for Fallout is V. So, yeah. Shouldn't the barrel be longer? I mean, it doesn't have to be. It could be, I guess. Wait, what the fuck? It just looks like... Just realized this barrel looks weird on top. Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, you can have an even longer barrel for more range. But like I said, this game has the shotgun trope where it's like, oh, shotguns have no range in this game, so who cares anyway. Very interesting. Can you rebind the photo mode? Probably, but it's too late now. I already have it set V to vehicle, because that makes sense. I'm just like, what do you call it? I'm just so used to it. Looks somewhat plausible. Yeah, I really can't think of anything too in depth right now. Like for this stuff later, I'll have to, you know, for stuff that I can't think about right now, it's like, okay, I'll come back to this later and review this later for like the big video coming up. But right now, this is just like my first impression. So my first impression is, interesting. Pretty interesting, okay. I don't hate it. I do not hate it, you know. I think it's fun. I think it's a pretty fun design. So we're done with the double barrels now. You know, I don't want to spend too much time on the same fucking gun. Let's move on to the pump. Good old pump shotgun. Looks like a Halo shotgun, basically. Does this thing have an ambidextrous charging port? Or charging the ejection port? The loading port? What the hell? It's on both sides. Just noticed that. What is it? Why does this have a safety on the trigger? I just noticed that. It has a trigger safety on a shotgun. I just hate trigger safeties in general. I think they're stupid. Not a big fan. But anyway. Yeah, this one's just a sawn-off version. I mean, upon first glance, it just looks like a generic pump shotgun. I don't know what is that supposed to be, like a safety? These little switch safeties are interesting. They go like back and forth or up and down like a light switch instead of just being like a little lever or something. Yeah, it looks sci-fi. It looks like a pump. Let's see. Nice animation. Okay, I kind of like that equip. That's cool. Okay, decent. He's got some like gutter sights there. You know, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, the double-sided ejection port's kind of interesting. So do you load it in? Okay, you load it in from the bottom. Okay, obviously. Okay. You got a bullet counter reload, which is nice. Thank goodness. Holy moly. These guys actually know how to count. Can appreciate that. You know? It's very smooth, too. There's no janky-ass animations unlike in Fallout. Nice animations. Very dramatic, like... I don't think your shotgun really needs to kick this hard unless you're gauges. It looks like it's a gauge, you know? Okay, but you... Yeah. So that's pretty interesting. They have it... I don't know how that would work. The double-sided ejection port. So you can load in the shell from the left. You load in the shell from the left, but then it hops out on the right side. How does it know which side to eject from? Right? Is there some kind of thing inside there that makes the shells always eject to the right? Is there like a way you can switch it so it's like ambidextrous, so if you shoot it left-handed, you could switch that thing on the inside to where it ejects out the left side? Because if so, I mean, that seems like a pretty decent idea. I just don't know how this would work. I've never seen something like that. Yeah, the recoil is absurd. Look at that, dude. It's like, you're almost breaking your nose, dude. Jesus. It's a little bit dramatic. Obviously, they're just doing that because, like, in general, a lot of the animations in this game are very flamboyant, very dramatic, to make the player feel more powerful, I guess. But obviously, it feels like it's weird because, like, in hip firing, the recoil doesn't seem too crazy, but when you're aiming, it's like, yeah, I'm literally punching myself in the face here. That's the main thing I noticed. Like, dude, chill. You know, it's not that crazy. It is not that crazy. I like how, like, the reload isn't, like, stupid fast. It's actually, like, kind of reasonable. A lot of games tend to make pump shotgun reloads just like... But if anything, I would actually like to see a video game that has it to where, like, your character can do, like, double loads or quad loads or something like that. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like you can have, like, 2 shells or even, like, 4 in your hand. Just go... And, like, you can reload a pump shotgun pretty damn quick if you're good with it. I, unfortunately, don't know how to do that shit yet. It's kind of high skill. It would be cool to see a game incorporate the freaking quad load. That would be so cool. But in this game, like, you're just, like, reloading it, just like you're a normal guy using a shotgun. So I don't know if there's any sort of like attachment or skill or something to change that, because that would be really cool. Especially since you're supposed to be like, you know, cybernetically enhanced. You'd think you'd be able to load it super quick and have like all these cool skills and shit. Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. Yeah, instead of just speeding up the animation. Yeah, exactly. So a lot of games will just speed up the animation, you know, like it's like Call of Duty. Like, you drink speed cola, it doesn't actually change the animation, it just speeds it up by like 50%. It's pretty funny. I can't really say there's too much wrong with this shotgun. Looks pretty solid to me. I'm going to third person here. I clicked the right button this time. I'm learning, you know. I'm getting it in my head. With a shotgun. It holds 8 shells in the tube. That looks like about 8, I guess. Because like 5 would be like right about like here. You know. Somewhere around there. Trigger safety is gay. Oh yeah, it says 12 gauge right there. So yeah, that's 12 gauge. It's way too much recoil for a 12 gauge, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, 12 gauge does kick. But you guys are really being bombastic with it. Especially since, you know, you're cybernetically enhanced and shit. You're like supposed to be like have like superhuman strength or whatever. And you're like, if anything, all the guns in this game should have no recoil. Right? All the guns in this game should have 0 recoil. Maybe not 0, but you know what I'm saying. Like, especially if you build your character specifically to be like an absolute mass monster with gigantic gorilla arms. Oh look, the shell's not even loaded in there. F tier. F tier. Hate it. Well, like, can you do that? You give your character like gorilla arms, you get 0 recoil, because that'd be dope. That'd be a really cool role playing feature. But you know, that's obviously too much work. So. Do you have any recoil reducing cyberware? No. No. But I'm saying, like, even by default, you think, you know, it wouldn't be like this crazy. Because like I'm saying, a normal human being, there would not be this much recoil on a 12 gauge. And now if it said like 4 gauge, I'd be like, okay. You know, that's more understandable. They're just being really bombastic with it. Other than that, I mean, like I said, just give this gun an A tier. You know? Pretty solid. It's just, like I said, it just falls for the classic shotgun tropes, you know, widespread. Stuff like that. The kind of shape isn't, like, too aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of like, looks a little bit goofy. Also, like the stock. Like, what's up with that, huh? Really? Extended stock? Gay. Horrible. F tier. Nah, it's fine. I don't see any major problems here. It's shotgun. Shotgun, go boom. Yeah, basically, yeah, this guy's like a chunky mouse. Yeah, like I said, it's a rather typical looking pump shotgun. Nothing wrong with it. Looks alright. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Let's see if we can find something really stupid. I want to find something stupid. Now there are quite a few goofy ones, like this one. What the hell is this, you know? I want to look at this Posar. I want to look at this thing now. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, Lord. Okay. So we've got a cut-down shotgun here. It's magazine fed. Got a charging handle. We got some nice welds. Another Russian shotgun here. Nice trigger. Another straight pull. Interesting bolt design going on here. Very interesting bolt. And of course the big ass carry handle. That just makes the profile look really weird. Like, if it didn't have the big old carry handle right here, I think it would look fine. But that carry handle is just like, it just looks so out of place. It just makes 0 sense, like what's going on. It's like some kind of like sighting system too. Looks like. Very interesting. I would say if you just get rid of this carry handle, this gun would look fine. It's just a sawn-off semi-auto. But let's see how this performs. Why is he holding it like that? Oh. I was like, just holding it like just one-handed. Yeah, some kind of neat little sighting system. But still, it just looks so cursed. The side profile looks so dumb. I don't like it. Oh, it's full auto. Okay. That's cool. He reloads it like an AK, bro. Okay. That's funny. Dude, the fact that it's full auto is hilarious. That's crazy. Yeah, you literally reload it like an AK, which is so funny. Yeah, this kind of bolt here, almost smacking you in the face. It kind of reminds me of the, I don't know how the hell I don't know how you pronounce it, but it reminds me of the Sjögren, inertia or something. Yeah, Sjögren. See, he just said it. Is that how you say it? See, now you guys are just saying it. Wow, there you go. I typed it just right. Yeah, it's basically like someone took a Sjögren. I think that's how you say it. Or is it Sjögren? Sjögren? I think it was like a Sjögren. No, it's Sjögren or is it Sjögren? Sjögren. Let's just call it the Sjögren. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna look up the pronunciation.
The following pronunciation is brought
to you by
pronouncenames.com. Sjögren.com.
I skipped it.
Sjögren.
What?
Sjögren.
Sjögren?
Sjögren.
The Sjögren. There was like an SJ, so I thought it was like Sjögren. Sjögren? What?
Do we have the
correct pronunciation? No. In my mind, I thought it was like Sjögren, like Sjögren, but like a little like a Sjöjo. How to pronounce in French? Why does this one say it in French? Let's look up this.
Sjögren syndrome.
Sjögren. This dude just said Sjögren.
Sjögren syndrome.
Sjögren. Okay, I don't know what Sjögren syndrome is, but I'm guessing that's like an Americanized pronunciation of it, Interesting. You're pissing off the Swedes. So, if there's any Swedes in the chat, do you just say Sjögren? Sjögren? That shit sounds funny, bro. Like I was saying, like, just phonetically, it just seems really odd. But, you know, so is English sometimes as well. I was thinking Sjögren. Sjögren. Okay, we have the Sjögren. I just like the Sjögren, bro. The Sjögren. Yeah, we have the Sjögren AK shotgun. That's what we're gonna call it. Because Sjögren sounds funny. But anyway, so yeah, that's what the bolt seems like it's based off of. The Sjögren. Pretty interesting, actually. I don't hate it, but the AK reload is so funny, bro. It's hilarious. I am wondering. Okay, so like the mag release isn't actually an AK paddle. It's just like a little button. Kind of lame. I need to add more ammo. Give me a second. That fucking Sjögren, bro. You're gonna cheat all that. Oh, you can only hold 200 shotgun ammo. That's lame. The freaking Sjögren, bro. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really don't know why they're gonna have this big ass carry handle. It's not really supposed to be even a carry handle. It's like, well, I mean, it functions as both. It's a carry handle and a sighting system, but it's like, why did you need to add that part on top though? You could have just had it be a red dot by itself. Like the whole carry handle part is really unnecessary. And like, I'm guessing this gun was designed to be used with a pistol grip and no stock. All right, that's its default state. That is the default state. So it just seems like really weird. It's really weird aesthetically, and it just seems like you don't really need to have carry handle sights on a, you know, on a compact shotgun. It just seems kind of silly. It's like why are you doing that? So, the gun by itself, right? I think it's pretty neat, actually. It's kind of silly, you know, having a Sjögren style bolt. A Sjögren, bro. The Sjögren. I'm pretty sure the way the other guy said it, like how do you say it? Like it was more like a Sjögren. Sjögren. I was thinking like Sjögren. You know. I'm just gonna call it the Sjögren though. I don't care. Sjögren's funnier. But yeah, the Sjögren style bolt. Kind of silly, but I suppose it works. You know, and then the fact that you reload it like an AK is again kind of funny. But you know, it's a Russian. Or people were telling me yesterday the Soviet Union still exists in this game, so I can't say Russian. I just have to say Soviet. It's a Soviet design, so. But it doesn't have an AK mag release. It has a, you know, button right here. I don't know what is this button for? Yeah, you just got another random button there, I guess. So yeah, overall, the shotgun's kind of funny actually. The only thing I would do, just take off the carry handle. The carry handle kind of ruins it, honestly. It just looks so goofy. It looks completely out of place. This does not belong there. So take off the carry handle. And then just like, I don't know, since you have a reciprocating bolt here that goes all the way back, you don't really want to put a sight on top of that. You could just give it like a dovetail mount like AKs, and so you could put the red dot on the dovetail mount above the bolt. You could do that. And then put the red dot, the sighting system on top of there, or you could have like a rail like right here, and then. You could just keep this red dot in the same place, or it's not really a red dot, it's like some kind of sighting system. But yeah, you could literally just put a rail all along the front here, and then just put the sighting system there instead, and it would look so much better. It would make a lot more sense. The carry handle just looks kind of goofy. So I'll probably put this thing... this thing seems like a lot of fun to use, though. It seems like it's really fun. I mean, I kind of want to put it in A tier, maybe like B, somewhere around there. Maybe like B tier, just because that carry handle is really stupid. Fucking Sjögren, bro. Sjögren AK. Hilarious. I love that. Yeah, you can get Kentucky ballisticated with that bolt. Probably, man. Oh, yeah, especially in first person. If you're aiming down sights, look. It almost looks like you're getting punched in the nose. Especially if you hold this thing close to your, if you hold it, you know, you don't want to hold it too close to your face like that, obviously. That might hurt. But obviously, it's not like you're going to be holding the shotgun like this. You'd be holding it more like this. But a lot of first-person animations tend to make it more zoomed in. So it looks like you're punching yourself in the nose almost, which is kind of funny. So that's one thing you might have to, yeah. No, I think you'll still have clearance. Like with this pose right here, it looks like you have some clearance. Like if this bolt reciprocates all the way back to here, you know, it's kind of cutting it close. So that's kind of one silly thing about having a pistol grip shotgun, you know, a sawed-off shotgun, but then you have this big-ass reciprocating bolt that comes all the way back behind the gun. It's just kind of silly. I don't think this is the optimal design, and especially when you consider that like this is supposed to be a Soviet design, you think they just make it look like a Sega instead of like the Sjögren's Swedish, right? Right, from Sweden. So it's like I don't know why the Soviets using a Swedish style design when they already have the AK, when they already have the the Sega. Do they just not have the Sega in Cyberpunk lore? Like why wouldn't they? The Sega's like an old school design. You know. So I feel like I do like this, but I think it'd make more sense just in the context of this supposed to be, you know, it's supposed to be a Soviet shotgun. You should make it like a Sega. You know, because that's basically what they did. They took the idea of a Sega, but then they just made it have a Sjögren style bolt for no reason, just to make it more unique. I'm gonna keep on saying Sjögren, bro. It's funny. Sjögren. Do you want me to say Sjögren? Sjögren? Sjögren Florbin? I would call it the Sjögren Florbin. How about that? The Sjögren Florbin. Yeah, okay, so you got the Sjögren Florbin style bolt for no reason other than just to make it unique, just to make it stand out, make the player go, ooh, look at that, that's cool. And I can understand a lot of games like doing that. They just like being unique just for the sake of being unique, without really thinking about it. So, yeah, there you go. There's my 2 cents on there. So if you could fix this shotgun, make it a Sega, get rid of this, and there you go. It would be perfect. Now you got the. I think Sjögren Florbin is the best way to say from now on. So, yeah, because that right there sounds very Swedish. So yeah, Sjögren Florbin, fucking genius. It's just funny. I'd probably just put that in the B tier, somewhere around there. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't really hate too many guns in here. Where the shotgun's at. There's still more to go. So, like, if it's not Sjögren, how come that one video I looked up said Sjögren, though? That makes no sense. I was about to say, like, bitch, you missed the S. There's an S in there. Okay, shotguns, yeah. This one's got like a... Oh, this one's gold. Oh, that's hilarious. Nice. Freaking baller. Gold with wood furniture. Absolutely beautiful. Is that pistol grip empty? Oh, I thought it was hollow. It's weird. What are we missing here? Missing anything? No, we still got 2 more. We got this one and this one. So let's take a look at the Carnage. Oh yeah, baby, the Carnage. Oh, this is from Budget Arms. I love Budget Arms, dude. Okay, right off the bat, this shit looks really stupid. I just really don't like this. This is kind of weird. Overall, it seems really bulky. Again, this one seems like something you'd see in Borderlands. I don't know what's going on with this stock here. You have this sort of like wire stock attachment for no reason. That looks really uncomfortable to shoulder. That looks really uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Yeah, quite a fucking big bulky shotgun here. It's got very high gauge or low gauge. If something is like, would you consider like 20 gauge to be low gauge, or is it high gauge because it's a higher number? And then 12 gauge, would that be considered low gauge or high gauge? Because like when you think of high caliber, you think of the bigger number, but then for shotguns it's flipped. That's something to think about. Anyway, yeah, this thing looks like a freaking monster. Can't really zoom in. Can I? Yeah, you can't really zoom in on these. Yeah, just right off the bat, this looks kind of goofy. I don't like the look of it. Let's see how it performs. Oh god, this thing's like a grenade launcher. It feels like a grenade launcher the way you pump that. This feels like a China Lake, bro. Is it 4 gauge? Jesus! Oh, dude! Dude, it's like hitting you in the eye. That's hilarious. Dude, you're literally hitting yourself in the face with this gun. That is so comical. Dude, yeah, this is literally like a China Lake. That's what it feels like. Yeah, this is wild. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm just giving myself a black eye. Yeah, this animation needs to be adjusted. You are literally hitting yourself in the face every time you shoot this thing. That's so funny. Dude, the spread on it is very comical as well. Yeah. I don't know what these little buttons are. Yeah. This is very comical. Why is there like a little barcode sticker on the side? What is that? Why is there a barcode? Whatever. Yeah. This is pretty funny. I hate it, but it's kind of funny. Just it's so dramatic that it's you're literally smacking yourself in the face, dude. That is so stupid. Okay, let's take a look at it in third person here. Holy moly! One thing I can respect about Cyberpunk is that, you know, they just go ham. They go balls to the walls with how stupid their guns are, which is respectable. You know. So yeah, like obviously in terms of practicality, this thing would be like F tier because it's so ridiculous. It is absurd. Like that recoil would literally, you would kill yourself with it. It seems you're gonna break your skull, dude. Yeah, the sound design is really cool. Like the sound design of this game, you know, everything in this game feels really powerful, which is cool. I don't know. Try guts. Is that like a legendary variant of this gun? Okay, I'll see if I have that. But yeah, okay. So looking at this, like I was saying earlier, it just looks kind of ugly and bulky. It's really big. This thing's built like a freaking grenade launcher because of how freaking humongous the round is. Why is there a barcode? What does that say? Did you if it's like your character just bought this from Walmart and they forgot to take off the sticker or something. I don't know. Budget arms, bro. I love that. This doesn't look like a budget arm. Seems like it'd be rather kind of expensive. You know, something this bombastic. Anyway. Oh. Inventory. Let's go to the inventory. Get me out of here. Yeah, this UI is not very good. Dog shit. Let's see, you guys. Yes. What was it called again? The legendary variant? Oh, Guts. It's called Guts. I remember now. Do I have it in my inventory? Is this it? Oh, here it is. Here's Guts. What's so special about Guts? Oh, this is the shotgun that Rebecca used in the Cyberpunk show. I watched that. Okay. That's cool. It can be a little unpredictable, much like its original owner. Let's take a look at Guts here. This one has 6 shots. Looks like the tube's the same size, though. Is this recoil gonna be even higher, bro? Is this recoil gonna be even higher, guys? Jesus! Holy shit! Jeez! Okay. Okay, that is funny, bro. Look at that! Dude! That is the highest recoil I've ever seen in a video game. Holy moly, dude. That is so funny. Okay. Okay, buddy. That is actually, that's hilarious. Look at that. You shake the entire screen. Wow. Yeah, the spread is also, you know. How many pellets are in this? Look at that. Look how wide that spread is. Jeez, bro. I swear, bro, if this can't one-shot people, I'm gonna delete this game. Wow. Yeah. That's crazy. The recoil goes over your head, yeah. Your soul phases out of your body, yeah. Jeez, man. That's wild. Like I said earlier, man, I can respect that these guns are kind of stupid, but at least they're really leaning into it. And like, yeah, bro, it's really stupid, but at least it's badass. You know, haha, shotgun go boom, basically, right? It's just so funny how like, you just go, it just like flies over your shoulder. It's so stupid, you know. Okay, this is pretty based. Hilarious. Hilarious, even. Yeah. There's nothing too different about the model here. Again, man, like, I don't know what's going on with this stock, bro. Why do you have this really uncomfortable, just like wire stock attached? Like, what is this? What's going on here? It's like, can you flip this out and you can extend the stock or something? Shit's already long enough. Like, that's already a pretty long stock, bro. I don't know why you gotta have this. Anyway, I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that. Overall, I mean, this gun just looks kind of ugly though. Like, what is this? Why do you need all that? It looks stupid. Kind of a silly looking gun overall, especially with the paint job, you know, the fruity looking paint job. Green and pink, beautiful combination. Nice trigger discipline. Wow. Does it have a trigger? Does it have a trigger? Oh, is this supposed to be the trigger? Yikes. Pretty cool. Pretty interesting. Obviously, the shotgun would, not very realism. Very bad in realism, but it's funny, so I don't hate it. There's really not too many guns in this game that I hate. Like I said, a lot of them are stupid, but at least they're fun stupid. So now we got... There's this other one here I want to go over. Is there anything I'm missing? It's meme tier, yeah. I should just make a meme tier, actually. Yeah, so let's see if we can find the regular version of this shotgun first. The L69 Zwo. Is that how you say it? Zwo? Jeez, why you got so many barrels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got a freaking octo barrel shotgun here. Whoops, what'd I do? Yeah, freaking octo barrel. This thing looks pretty crazy. Yeah, man, I don't know what to say about this one. There's no sights on it seems. That's kind of silly. It's a smart gun, that's probably why, so this thing auto-locks onto people. Holy moly. Whoa. Let's see that equipment. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. A lot of interesting things going on here. I don't know what's going on here, but there's something going on. What was that little spinny thing for? It's a volley gun? Yeah, okay, let me see. Nice. Nice, yeah, so, you know, it's like our gyro jet shotgun. That's cool. I think all the smart guns in this game use gyro jets, right? Something like that. Okay, I'll have to test all these out in combat when I do the real video. The big video. But that's just interesting. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. Like, at this point, I'm just used to it. Like, yeah, bro, you got these goofy gyro jet guns. Is this even considered a shotgun? I don't see how this is a shotgun. It doesn't use shot shells. This is technically not classified as a shotgun. That's what I can say. Like, does it shoot? Well, there's 8 barrels, so I'm guessing you shoot 2 barrels at once. Like, it goes like, you know, you got the 2 on top, and then, you know, it goes horizontally, 1, 2, 3, 4. The only thing that it has, like, similar to a shotgun is that it shoots multiple projectiles at once. That's it. It looks like it shoots. How many? Is that 8 projectiles? It looks like 8. So that means you have, right? You have 4 rockets in each barrel. So I don't know how that works actually. Unless they're all like stacked, like they're superposed. Right? Oh yeah, this guy's saying it's a volley gun. So yeah, if they're all superposed. Yeah, I guess. Or no. Wait, I just realized. It's not shooting from each barrel individually. It's shooting from every single barrel, right? But since they're all superposed, it shoots from all 8 barrels all at once with the first layer, and then it goes to the second layer, and then it goes to the third layer, and then it goes to the 4th layer, right? So yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. It took me a second. I was like, because I was thinking of it being like a shotgun, because it's classified as a shotgun, but this is not a shotgun. Like you're saying, this is just a volley gun. Because like I was looking at the spread pattern. And I was like, wait, there's no way it's shooting 4 projectiles from 1 barrel at once. Because like they're all like vertically in line. Yeah. So this thing is misclassified. But I guess they didn't have like a volley gun category. So they're like, we'll just put it in shotgun because it has a spread. I was like, okay, I guess that works. A lot of games tend to do that, where if they have an outlier gun, they'll just put it in a random category that's like most similar to it in some way. But yeah, pretty interesting. Having a freaking handheld volley gun like that's pretty cool. I actually kind of like it. I kind of like the idea. Let's see about the legendary variant. I don't know why I have so many of this. The Ba Ching Chong, bro. Or actually, excuse me, it's called Ba Xing Chong, right? I know like an X is like a Z sound, right? The Ba Xing Chong. That sounds like the most stereotypical Asian like name you could give something. It's pretty funny. Ba Xing Chong. What does that mean? Can someone translate? What does this mean in Chinese? It's Chinese, right? This is Adam Smasher's gun? No way. That's crazy, bro. Why does it say it's only 2 shots? Oh, it's a 2-round burst? Okay. And they're explosive. Or they're highly explosive. The other one, I guess, is explosive since they're rockets, but this is like high explosive, because these like explode. I think it's weird. Wait. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the... It's shooting less projectiles overall, if you look. But it still has the 8 barrels. I can't really count on that, but it looks like it's shooting, you know, way less than the standard variant, which is weird. Because you only have 2 shots, and you click it, and it's a 2-round burst. But you still... It's the same... Like, if you look at the... I don't know if you call it the magazine or whatever, but... Yeah. I mean, I guess those are just bigger. Alright, let me go back to the other one. Whoops. Yeah, for some reason they just gave this one less ammunition. There now. But they did that with some of the other... Like, it's like literally the same thing. It's the same size, is it not? Yeah, the magazine's the same size, so... They just made the rounds bigger, I guess, so you can only have less of them. Whatever. Yeah, more power equals less ammo. Yeah, it's the classic RPG shooter trope. Because this thing should have the same magazine capacity as the other one. But I guess since the shooting is longer, I guess, supposedly. I don't know, kind of silly. Yeah, but like just the original variant, this one seems alright. Looks like it looks like you could fit 4 layers there. Yeah, 1. Pull it out. Yeah, they'd have to be kind of short, but I guess you could fit 4 in there. What do y'all think? Do you think it's possible to fit 4? Like 4 layers right there? 4 superposed loads back to back to back? Maybe. Maybe this one's more accurate then. Maybe the other one's bullshit. Because like the only way this would make sense is if the individual rockets are literally twice the size. Therefore, it holds half the amount of ammunition. But you know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But anyway, it would just be cool if they made it visually look different to show how the you know, bigger for the rockets. Anyway, pretty cool. I guess it gets through all the shotguns now, even though this one's not really a shotgun. Oh, let's... I want to use it on the van real quick. I don't know if it's some kind of radar detector. I don't fucking know. Pretty fun little gun. Okay. Okay. Pretty neat. I guess I'd probably... I don't know where I'd put this. It is kind of annoying. It says it's a shotgun. You know, F tier, obviously. So yeah, screw that one. Let's see here. Where are the SMGs? Let's go to the SMGs now. Right. Shotguns down here. Is there anything I'm missing in the shotgun category? Like, there's some unique models here. Although, okay, look, something like this. I don't know, that sighting system's still really ugly, though. Really goofy. I want to look at it. I want to look at it. Does this one have a bigger magazine capacity? It says 15 rounds? No way. Dude, there's no way that holds 15 rounds. I don't believe you. Oh, I keep on doing that. Now I'm trying to do... Because the base... How much does the base model hold? 12. Yeah, this magazine's the same size, but it holds more rounds for some reason. Classic RPG shooter moment. Where you don't even visually change the magazine size. You just say it holds more because it's magic. That's really annoying. Yeah. Because like a lot of the other legendary variants will have less ammunition, but this one has more. You're just cramming in more rounds. I guess it shoots smaller bullets. Yep. The Crusher? I did do the Crusher, did I not? I swear I did the... Alright, where's the Crusher at? Is there like another... Let me see. So I got this one. This was like the M20 Tactical or whatever. These are the legendary variants. Maybe I just don't have it in my inventory then. I thought I had that shit. It was there. I mean, this is the Carnage. I did the Carnage. Oh, there's the Crusher. Oh yeah, it's this thing. Okay. Oh, this looks a lot like the Posar, but hold up. If you look at the bolt is more like a. This is more like a traditional looking shotgun, though. Yeah. Okay. So okay, I did. He said I missed two. The M203 Tactical, an M203. That's a grenade launcher. Are we talking about this thing? The M203-8 Tactician. I did do this one. I didn't look at any unique variants. Maybe I'll look at a unique variant. Alright. Again, that's a really cool equip animation. I really like that. That's pretty addicting, actually. I like that. Oh. Some kind of interesting red dot roll here. 6-round tube. Let's see. Hold up. Now I'm pressing N instead of I for inventory, like a freaking boomer, bro. Let's see. I was saying is like that tube is the same size as the original, so I don't know why it holds less. They're doing that a lot with these guns. They're not really changing the size of the magazine or anything. They're just making it say, like, oh, this one holds more, this one holds less, even though we didn't visually change how it looks. Which is, you know, kind of lazy. Kind of annoying. But it's like, you know, whatever. Freaking unplayable, though. I'm gonna put all these in F tier now. Look at this one specifically. Oh, that looks terrible. But yeah. This one is sawed off version. It's not really sawed off, it just has no stock. I think the barrel length is the same thing. Yeah, I don't think anything too crazy with this one. Anyway, I already covered the base model, so. Fuck. This inventory system. Not very good. Okay. Where's the Crusher? There it is. Are there no unique variants for this one? I used to... I just, like, did a bolt command and cheated everything into my inventory. Okay, right off the bat, I actually kind of like this. The freaking wood grain, though. That's funny. On a futuristic gun. Kind of cool. Yeah, 12 rounds, dude? Yeah, right. Yeah, this is like a 6-round magazine, dude. There is no way. Wait, is it a double stack? Wait a second. Wait a second, what? It looked like they were, like, staggered. I still don't see this holding 12 rounds, bro. There's no way. Yeah. There's no way. This is 20 gauge? Does it say it's 20 gauge? It says 12 gauge right there in the back, bro. Yeah. That's what I was saying, like, yeah, this is definitely a 6-round magazine. There's no way that holds 12, bro. You guys are just straight up lying to my face. Oh. That's a really bassy sound. I like how this one has a freaking paddle mag release, though, and the AK, or it's not even an AK, but the Soviet shotgun doesn't have a paddle release. But this one does, and it looks more like an American. It says Militech, so yeah, this is American made, right? It looks a lot more like a typical shotgun, you know, like a Mossberg or a Remington. You know, very familiar looking design. Pretty cool. Recoil is not too dramatic. Okay, I can actually kind of get down with it. I actually kind of like the Crusher. I can only hold 200. Yeah, the only thing major I see wrong with the shotgun is that the magazine does not hold 12 rounds, bro. There's no way. That is literally impossible. A 12 gauge? A 12 gauge holding 12 rounds in this small of a magazine. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay, buddy. There's no way. Like a 12 round magazine would actually be like, you know, like that long, bro. It's like a 12-round shotgun magazine would be like the size of a 30-round 5.56 magazine, basically. I can literally Google that shit, you know. Yeah. Yeah, literally, look. To give y'all a little bit of a comparison, you can kind of see it right here. This right here is a Sega 12-round magazine. That's how long a 12-round magazine looks on a shotgun, by the way. You know? So, yeah. The one in-game is literally half that size. So, if you just look at a 6-round shotgun magazine, it's literally a 6-round. It's a 6-round. Yeah. Basically. So, yeah, these guys don't know how to fucking count. Kinda silly. Very silly. That was just immediately so obvious, bro. But overall, the shotgun looks really cool. I do like it. Just fix the numbers right there, and then you'll be good to go. Okay, is there any... I don't see if there's any legendary variants of this. Watch, there's gonna be a legendary variant that has like a 50-round magazine, but this magazine's even smaller. That'd be funny. Bloody Maria. Oh. Cool. You got like a cool little paint job on there. Yeah, I guess I don't have the unique variant. Someone was saying there was one that was like a red one. Does the gun not eject shells? I don't know. Does it? Let me see. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh shit, I didn't even realize. Yeah, where are the shells? They're kind of like just dropping out of nowhere. Like I can hear them dropping, but they're not dropping. That's weird. I just realized, yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, because like you would expect the shell to be, you know, jumping out on the right side there. But there is just... there's no way this is a downward ejecting shotgun. There is no way this is... Where is it going to eject from? Yeah, this gun just does not eject shells at all. Okay. It's like, it's funny because like stuff like that would be obvious, but sometimes I just like get tunnel vision and I miss it. So yeah, let's look in third person here. What does that ejection port look like? I like how your character's holding it like a pistol. That's cool. Yeah, the ejection port is on the right side there. They just forgot to animate the freaking shotgunning. With a shotgun. Okay, that looks stupid. Your character's holding it like a pistol. I mean, it does have a pistol grip, but I like. Okay, this is interesting. This entire spring is just completely exposed to the elements. There definitely is not going to be any dirt that gets caught in there, guys. This is a genius idea. Let's just make this spring completely exposed. amazing. But yeah, obviously, you know, bolt would go back and shotgun shell would eject out that way, but it just doesn't. I wish this game had like third-person combat so you could see how this animates in third person, but it doesn't. So that wouldn't really work. I can't really show y'all how it works in third person. I can just do the poses. Yeah, the fact that your character holds it like a pistol in the pose, the photo mode pose, is hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, there's a I do have the third person mod installed, but it doesn't work. But like in combat. There now. It's like really bugged out. Like what's going on here, bro? Spring's just kind of existing. It just yeah, they didn't really think this through. Overall, I mean, the shotgun looks pretty cool. I do like the aesthetics here, especially with this wood. Pretty neat combination between, you know, futuristic and classic. I like the concept of this shotgun, you know, cool, but, you know, you kind of messed up here with the 6-round magazine. You just got this completely exposed for no reason. You know, kind of silly. Like, what's up with that? Also, like I said, the fact that your character's holding like a pistol in this pose is kind of silly. I'm not really going to deduct points for that because, you know, it's just a pose thing, you know? But yeah. I would definitely want to put this higher, but I can't because like this part is just like, okay, bro, that's a huge flaw right there. He's completely exposed. That's hilarious. Cover that shit up, bro. What's the point of having that open like that? Also, the fact that it doesn't eject shells as well. Like, I definitely want to give this thing like a B tier, but I might have to put it in C just because it has a bunch of just really, you know, boneheaded mistakes going on. Like, if I show y'all third person, I can't do it. I have to turn off the override. I do have I would do have a third person mod, see? It's really janky though. Very jank, as you can see. But if I go here, look. I'll show you guys how like it does not look right. See? Your character just doesn't exist, basically. Like, their arms and their chest kind of, like, bugs out. Yep. Oh, there we go. Woo! Okay, so I can't show you how it operates. Woo! But then my arms are just like my arms don't exist though. Yeah, because I mean I can't really hate on them too much because it's like they didn't make this game to work in third person. This is just a mod. Yeah, there you go. You guys asked for it. It looks so stupid. I also like how, like, in third person, like, I'm aiming this way, but I'm still shooting over here. You know? You know, it's just kind of funny. But like I was saying, I can't hate on the developers, because, like, this game is not designed to use in third person, so... I just think this just looks so funny, though. Use guts in third person? Oh, that's genius. That's a genius idea, actually. I'll keep doing that. Whoops. Now I'm pressing the other one. There it is. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, damn! I get shot backwards! Look at that! You see my character's torso get stretched out from that recoil, dude? Damn, bro, this recoil is so absurd, it literally breaks your freaking spine, bro. This is some goofy on recoil. Okay. Okay, that is funny. That is absolutely hilarious, bro. I love that. Why did your character fly backwards in third person? They don't fly back in first person. Look at the way they walk, bro. Sheesh. Bruh. Okay. Woo. Yeah, your freaking torso turns into an accordion. This is the most goofiest Looney Tunes on recoil I've ever seen in my entire life. This would make a great intro to the video, bro. This is gonna be, This is gonna be like the first clip I showed in the main video, bro. This is hilarious. Imagine you click on the video, this is just the first thing you see. Okay. Whew. Okay. I think that's enough of that, or else I'm gonna ruin it. I'm gonna ruin the joke. I'm gonna go in like... Hey, I can almost see right down the barrel. Okay. Well, that is pretty comical, I must say. Whew. That was a good laugh. I'm glad I had that laugh. Okay, I think I got all the shotguns now. Someone was saying that there might be another legendary variant. I'm not going to touch on all the legendary variants, really, but... I'm looking at the wiki. I don't think there's a... Oh, it's called the arm staff. I see it now. I don't see anything different about this one. It gives you higher movement speed, I guess. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing really different about it, it seems. I guess I missed that one when I was cheating all these guns by inventory, but who cares? Brandy, seriously? Distract him for real? You guys are distracting me. That's what I'm saying. You know? You guys are making my work so much harder now. You know? Alright, take a big sip after that. So like now that we're done with that, we can go to the tier list now and try and figure out some way to logically rank these shotguns, you know? Let's see here. Okay. So, the regular double barrel, you know, I guess we can put that in like A tier. I did also readjust some of this stuff from yesterday. I decided to put this thing in F tier because I don't like it. I put some of these down in C tier. I put some of these in B tier, kind of even it out. Comes to this one, like where should we put the cursed double barrel? The rocket double barrel. Let's put that in S tier, but that one's based. Obviously. Do I have... Yeah, okay, there's the crusher. Yeah. I really don't know where to put all these. It's like, they seem... I just don't have too much of an opinion on these. We don't think about all the rest of the double barrels. But in the meantime, I could put like this shotgun seems fine. What was wrong with it? I don't think there was too much wrong with it. I just thought that like the ambidextrous ejection port or loading port, whatever, was kind of weird. The crusher, it looked pretty good on the surface, but there's quite a few issues with this one. You know, no shell ejection, magazine is way too small. The bolt, this recoil spring's completely exposed. I guess the Posar is pretty much... I think the Posar is actually slightly more polished. Maybe I could put that above. It looks uglier, because that carry handle kind of ruins it. I mean, this one could either be high C or low B. There now. I will die if you haven't put New A in a tier. What do you mean the New A is right there? I already did all the pistols and the revolvers, like, so they're all right there. That right there is the New A. The Crusher, bro. Or no, there's the Carnage. This one's the Crusher. This is the Carnage. We should just put the Crusher in S tier. You know what? We should just call this the meme tier, honestly. These are all just meme guns, bro. we're just putting all the meme guns in this tier, honestly, bro. These are all just big memes. I feel like this one isn't quite as good as a meme, though. Like, these are all good memes. These are all fantastic memes. I might have to put the Carnage as the biggest meme, actually. Yeah, so the Carnage and the Guts, this is definitely the best meme gun of all time. You know, Slaughtomatic's really funny. The freaking Johnny's gun is also a big meme. I feel like this one's cool, but it's not like a humongous meme. You know, it's kind of like, whatever. It's kind of cool. It looks kind of silly, but I would say like somewhere around like maybe like B, C. C is kind of like whatever. I don't really care. This thing, I don't would say this one's quite meme tier. It's misclassified. Maybe I could put this one down here and then put that one over there. Like, bro, it's a volley gun, not a shotgun. But like, same thing goes with this one. This one's not really a shotgun either. Now I'm just overthinking it. Well, let's put an F tier. Stinky doo doo. Where's Skippy? Skippy goes with whatever. Skippy's one of these guns. I'm not showing the legendary skins for the tier list. I'm showing the base model. I think Skippy is like a Yukimura, right? Is this the Yukimura? Or is this the Yukimura? All these guns are literally the same fucking thing. These are literally just the same thing, but with different attachments on them. So the Skippy goes down in this area. You guys are worried about that? Because I'm just like, whatever, this gun... I don't know. It's poopy. I'll probably readjust it later if I take a second look. Like, I could probably end up switching these back up to B tier. There now. This is kind of like first impressions. Like, a lot of these like energy or smart pistols, I was just like, I don't really know what to think about them. I don't really have much of an opinion. You know, I know for this one, like, it looks really cool, but the fact that it's a 3-round burst with four barrels is kind of silly. It's like, literally for right now, I can just put all this shit in C tier and be like, yeah, I'll sort it out later. You know, just whatever. Yep, genius. Let's just put everything in C tier. Let's just put everything in C tier, guys. Genius. Genius idea. Something like that. I'll come back to it later and I'll make everything more, you know, fair later on. I just, you know, whatever. Anyway, let's move on to the SMGs. Okay. The SMGs, my boy. How long have we been going for already? Let me see. Damn, it's already been over an hour, bro. This shit goes by pretty quick. Holy moly. That's why I should do this more often. Like, whenever I'm making videos, I should just stream. Because, like, it just makes the process go by quicker. Oh, look, never mind. Look, I found the unique variant. There it is. It was hiding. Huh. Actually, one more thing I wanted to check. While I'm at it, it's like... What was the magazine capacity of the, Posar? Yeah, 12-round magazine is, yeah, this is also a no. I just realized, like, this looks more like an 8-round magazine. Maybe. Doesn't really look like a 12. Because, like we were showing earlier, the 12-round magazine's pretty long. Maybe 10 if we're being generous, but definitely not 12 in this thing. I don't see how this thing could hold 12. Not happening. This one. Oh, this one holds less. Again, the legendary variants hold less ammunition for some reason. Genius. Because that makes the game more balanced, obviously. Let's make the higher level guns actually shoot less. Genius. Pretty cool camo. I kind of like that, but... Anyway. Like I said, I'll come back to all those little details later. Let's move on to the SMGs for now. No. Yeah, dude, a double stack 12 gauge would be crazy thick. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and Google that actually. A double stack 12 gauge magazine. Oh shit. Oh wait, no, they do exist. Dude, look at how thick this is. Okay, look at how thick. Is that right? Look how stupidly thick that is, bro. Holy shit. Okay, look, it comes default with the 590, the 590M right here. Yeah, that is dummy thick. I wonder how many rounds that is. Maybe that one's 12. Look at that. That is absurdly thick. Holy moly. How much does this one hold? This one right here is a 20-round magazine. Nice. Is that one double stack? Nice. Dude, yeah, that is... Dude, look at how thick that is! Jesus! Holy moly! That is so huge! Yeah, as you can tell, when you go back to Cyberpunk here... It's like... if you look inside the model, it looks like it's supposed to be a double stack, but on the exterior, this thing is definitely not a double stack. You just look at the width of it, it is the same width as a single stack 12 gauge. So, yeah, either, the only thing they can do here is either just make the ammo, put that down to 6, or just change the model of the magazine to look like what we just saw. Because what we saw over here, like that's how thick a double stack 12 gauge magazine looks like. There you go. I was about to say, like, yeah, if you're gonna, a double stack on a 12 gauge would look so stupid thick, bro. It looks comically thick. Oh, they're covered by chat. Whoops. Whoopsie. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, it is covered. Okay. Well, there you go. Now you can see it. That's how thick it is. I can zoom in on it too. Look at that. Holy moly. You're fucking thick, boy. I'll give you all a second. You really just soak it in. Put the microphone closer? What do you mean it is close? You stupid? Can you hear? Are you deaf? My shit's like turned up all the way. Woo. Wow. Yeah. This is as high as my volume goes, dude. I don't know what you want me to do about that. Like, because if I get, because I'm also just not talking very, I'm also just not talking very loud. So I don't know what you want me to do. Literally as loud as this shit goes. The only thing I can do is get a little extra thing to, like, what do they call it? Cloud lifters. Buy one of those, I guess. Bruh moment. Oh, anyway, let's get back into it. Here, I'll have to put this thing, like, right in front of me. Sometimes I just, like, forget. Like, I need to have this thing, like, right directly in front of my mouth for it to, you know, really pick up the sound really nice and good. So there you go. This should be better now. It's really more about the distance. It's not the volume's too low. Like, a microphone like this is designed to be used, like, up close and personal, like, up to your mouth. So there you go. Also, I was gonna say, like, I don't think the... Where's the sound at? Yeah, I think the game volume should be fine. Anyway. Ugh. How come y'all are just now complaining about the audio being low? I don't get it. Was it just because I was further away? Is there like a booster I can do over here? Can't really boost volume anymore. Let's just I can see it over here, like, yeah, if I get this close to the microphone, it's like in the yellow, which means it's a good volume. Anyway, guys, should be fine. You guys are tripping. You guys are just tripping, bro. So, yeah, some people are saying it's good. Okay. Game volume is too loud. I mean, what do you want to put down to 5, 10, 10 even? I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'll have to buy a those cloud lifter things, because like the SMG microphone is kind of it really isn't too loud by default. Yeah. Maybe I'll do that for like future streams especially. Because whenever I'm recording videos, like recording audio, you know, obviously I do like getting up and close. Because if you get too close, if you make your microphone too loud, and you start yelling, then it really it kind of ruins the quality. It ends up, you know, making it like meme-ified. I don't know what you call it. It just makes the audio low quality if you have it too loud. This dude just did frowny face. That shit's funny. Anyway. What the fuck? This inventory is confusing. Okay. Let's go to the submachine guns. What the fuck is this thing? The Warden. This looks like some kind of tool, bro. What is this? What is this? It looks a bit unwieldy, but is great at drilling holes in enemies. Oh, so look, is this like a nail gun? I was about to say, this looks like some kind of nail gun, bro. Makes sense. Okay. That's a pretty snazzy looking gold can. Okay, that's the magazine. Got a tubular What the hell? Shooting 4 things at once? This is a shotgun, dude. It's a power tool? Yeah, I figured. It makes little noises, too. That's interesting. Yeah, okay, it's a smart gun, so it aims by itself. So, is this thing shooting like nails or something? Instead of rockets? It's shooting smart nails that lock onto people. That's hilarious. What does this reload remind me of? I mean, you know, it's got a top-fed cylindrical magazine, or helical, because it kind of got like the PP-19 magazine, where it's like a cylindrical, you know, where it has like a spiral feed, kind of. I'm guessing. Maybe. Oh, it's flechette. Yeah, flechettes. There you go. That makes more sense. I was gonna say, if this thing is just shooting just nails, that'd be kind of funny. So yeah, I mean, flechette kind of is like a nail, but anyway, it's shooting pointy bullets. It shoots faster the longer you shoot. Oh yeah, that's pretty silly. It's kind of a gimmick. I really don't like it when games have that kind of mechanic where like the gun shoots faster the more you shoot it. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, there's not any guns I can think of that would actually work like that. But it's just like a video game thing. A lot of video games do that. It is pretty funny though. Nice reload. Yeah, I really don't know what to say here. It's a freaking power tool, basically. I don't know how to critique this gun, honestly. I mean, that goes for a lot of the guns in this game that are just super wacky. I'm going to third person here, and because it's like, how does this thing? Okay, like what's going on here? You know, like what is going on with this machine? Oh shit, wrong button. Fuck, I keep on doing that. Because it's like, okay, so you've got the flechettes, or you know, the stuff in here. It's like an air gun, so like I would assume like you got the pressurized air in this like canister or whatever. Alright, you get the battery and shit down there. I would assume. It's just funny. I really don't know what to say. Yeah. It's usually not that slow. I don't know. Are you gonna use the iconic version? Yeah. See, I'll pull up one of the iconic versions and then let's see how fast that one shoots. Whoops, wrong one again. Trying to think about me. Okay. Let's see what we're working with. So this thing's called the Warden. This one's different, right? Yeah, the Pizdets. This looks like a Warden. Now, this one's just bright orange. Like, yeah, bro. They're not even trying to hide it. This is definitely a power tool. It's hilarious. This one has a smaller magazine. Okay, as usual. Yeah, this one only shoots one projectile, but it's a lot faster. Whoa, it's a burst! Very fast burst. Is it a 4-round burst? Yeah, 4-round burst. That recoil animation looks ridiculous. Look at that. It looks kind of janky, too. Yeah. Like, if you just look at that animation, it looks... If you're trying to, like, continuously fire it, it's, like, kind of, like, cutting the animation short a little bit. And the... Sometimes it's, like, it skips over the recoil entirely. You spam it. Weird. Yeah. That recoil is really dramatic. I don't know why they keep on doing that. They make everything burst when you're shooting it, but then when you're hip firing, you can only shoot in single fire. It's like, what's up with that? I don't get it. The name is a Russian slur? Pizdets is a slur? Am I gonna get canceled? No way. That's funny. Whoopsie. Sorry, I just offended all the Russians in the audience. That's crazy. He said, nah, you good. What is that even supposed to mean? Can someone give some context? What is the origin? I don't get it. You know? That's funny. Oh, this is a different one. This one also looks kind of like a really goofy, not really a power tool, but it's got a weird rounded shape to it. Oh, it's basically the R word. It means you're a fuck up or a bastard. Okay. Yeah, it just means you're a big old doofus and you get no bitches. Understandable. That's funny, bro. Cyberpunk's like, yeah, let's just name this gun frickin' Russian slur. That's hilarious. It's based. Frickin' Cyberpunk, bro. These guys hate Soviets. They hate Slavs, bro. Wait, aren't they Slavic? They're made by Polish. No, this is a Polish company, isn't it? That's funny. Friggin' Polish people. Holy moly. Imagine being Polish, bro. Let's take a look at the, This looks like a UMP-45, dude. Or more specifically, it looks like a SMG-45. Where's the, button? Yeah, preview item. Yeah, this is the first thought that came to my mind. This looks like an SMG-45. Which is based on the UMP, obviously, but... Let's see. Because I remember using this one, and I was like, yeah, bro, UMP. It's very obviously UMP. I don't see any major problem. I mean, you got some holes going on here, I guess. Makes it look cool. You know? Skeletonized frame, that's cool. Really kind of a thick magazine. I don't know why you gotta have this little plastic bit on the end there. It kind of looks like a kind of a wide magazine for an SMG. It's probably 45, I would assume. Yeah, it's got the same charging handle. There's no way this thing holds 40 rounds. That's my... I was like, yeah, bro, this is not a 40 rounder. That's not even possible. Even if it was 9 mil, like, yeah, that's a 30 round magazine max. Cool irons. I like the low recoil. It feels really smooth to shoot this thing. Pretty smooth. Nice reload. Okay. I kind of like it. Yeah, the tiny casings look like 22. That's what I'm saying. They look really small. A lot of the guns in this game, like all the handguns, use like the same casing model. These probably look even smaller than the frickin' than the pistol casings, though. They do look pretty dang small. Yeah. So let's see if we can actually. I want to see if I can look at the wiki and see what this thing is supposed to be chambered for. Or just look at the model, actually. Let's see if we can look at the model first, see if there's anything that says it. Says what it's chambered for. Because, of course, I would assume 45. But the way it performs, it feels like a 9mm. You know, it doesn't sound very intimidating either. It feels like a pea shooter. Oh, it says it right there. 9.2mm. I don't know why it has to be 9.2. But, yeah. So, it's a 9mm. 9.2mm, because I guess that's the new thing. They don't have... instead of having 9mm Luger, they came up with a slightly bigger round. 9.2mm. But their magazine is pretty long, so maybe like this... I don't know what the length of this 9.2mm is. Maybe it's 9 by like freaking 28. Because that looks like a pretty wide magazine for a 9mm, man. So, because I know like 9 by 19, that's like a standard. That's like the length of 9mm, but this looks like it's an extra 10mm longer. Maybe. My guess was like 28mm long. So like it's a higher velocity round than a regular 9mm. You know, which makes sense. If you're going into the future, you want higher velocity to punch through frickin' cybernetic implants and shit, I guess. It's a rifle cartridge? What do you mean? This is a submachine gun. You can even... This is not rifle length. This is most certainly a submachine gun, dude. Weapons in safe mode? Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, they put that shit in safety. Look, it says lock. Why did they say lock? Solo and burst. There's no full auto. It's just solo and burst. Why they? Who calls it that? Why would you call it lock and solo? That is weird. That is very odd. What is this? What is this for? You have on? I don't know. Is this like a mag release or something? Or is this the mag release? I'm guessing. I would assume this is a mag release. Okay. Overall, you know, on first glance, I like the profile. UMP inspiration's pretty cool. I do think the caliber it's using is kind of odd. Yeah. 9.2 millimeter. Interesting. This is kind of just a simple oversight, not a huge deal. Like, a lot of games kind of forget about that. I'm not going to put this thing in F tier just because they have the safety on, you know. But, let's see. Yeah, it looks like your character takes their right finger, pushes the mag release on the right side there. That little button we saw earlier. I like the reload, the good old, you know, little slap. It's not really a slap. Maybe if you empty it, you slap it. Right? Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That's cool. I was saying that looks kind of like a SMG 45. Yeah, look. I was saying that it looks. I know, like, the SMG 45 is based on the UMP, but this, it's like a more modernized version. It looks like this. That's what I was saying. So, looks pretty cool. And if you go to the UMP 45, the UMP 45 just looks older. You know, it doesn't have the cool, futuristic looking stuff. Oh, look. There we go. The anime version. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Love that. Yeah. So there you go. SMG 45, UMP 45, whatever you want to say. Same thing. Pretty cool looking gun. When it comes to the magazine especially, yeah, 40 rounds, I don't see how that's possible. I would say like, fuck, I did it again. I would say like 30, bro. There's just no way. 40 rounder would be way longer. It would be like down to here. So, they messed up on that. Unless these rounds are just, but it's a 9 mil, so like, yeah, there's just no way. Yeah, this, is that even big enough to be a double stack? I don't see how that's big enough to be a double stack, actually. I don't think that's big enough. It doesn't look wide enough to be a double stack. What do y'all think? It looks like this is, I don't see how, I don't know. I don't think that's, I think they're going to have to fix the magazine here. You know? So, they messed up on that a little bit, it seems. Overall, I think it's pretty good. We got some mistakes, some few minor mistakes, you know, with just the magazine and the caliber is the biggest thing wrong with this gun so far. I like what they were going for, though. I really like the, like I said, the UMP inspiration's cool. Pretty neat looking gun, I like it. But let's move on to the next one. Like, I'd probably put this one, like, maybe, like, low A or high B tier, around there. There was another one that looked just like it. I want to look at that one next. This one's called the Saratoga. The Saratoga was the turning point of the war. that's what I'm going to remember. Yeah, this one, the Sjögren. This one looks just like it. It probably uses the same animations, too. It has the same exact profile, and it also uses the same vertical grip. It's the same fucking gun, basically. It's just a different skin. Yeah, same thing. Same animations, yeah. This one holds even more rounds. Holy shit. 50. 50 rounds in this thing? There's no way. Those iron sights are pretty interesting. Wow. The reload's really fast, too. That's cool. Look at this in third person. Yeah, there is not a chance that this thing holds 50 rounds, dude. You guys are just lying. Or is it, watch, is this thing going to say it's chambered for something different? Blah, blah, blah. You got some buttons here going on. Yeah, okay. Oh, look, this one seems like it's This one's set to full auto mode, right? No, or is that supposed to be burst or something? Well, I don't know. Let's just assume it's full auto. So like this one actually has the switch set to full auto, because I would assume this is safe, right? This is safe, then single, and then full. I don't know what this is for. Looks like some kind of mag release right there. Cool. Always gonna make sure you get the right buttons. The stock looks kind of fucking. This gun is definitely uglier than the other one. That's for damn sure. This one's uglier. I don't like it quite as much. I would put this one in B tier and put the other one in A tier, just because the other one looks better. Yeah. I don't know. It just looks interesting. Peculiar, even. Yeah. So full auto is signified by 4 rounds. So yeah, so like, that makes sense. Because this thing is obviously full auto, but they have like, set to burst, but whatever. I can't really say like shit like that's a humongous deal. I'm not going to put it in F tier because of that. But it's just like, okay, little minor mistake. More worried about like, you know, they say this thing holds 50 rounds. I don't see how that's gonna work. And again, I'm assuming this thing is chambered for the 9.2 millimeter or whatever. And I would assume it's chambered for the same thing. Don't really know what's going on here with this receiver. This receiver looks pretty foreign to me. I want to try this out in third person. Let's see how this looks. Yep. There we go. Oh, the bolt's not animated. Oh, F tier. The bolt. Oh, whoops. I picked up the slot-o-matic by accident. Oh, we're using this thing now. See, look, this thing has an animated bolt on it. You can see the bolt moving back and forth. So that's pretty cool. They animated this thing, but not the other one. Not the Sjögren. Wrong button. Damn, I am not. I feel like a boomer navigating this user interface. Let's go back to that. Where was it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, there's some tiny bullets, or tiny casings. Yeah, that's definitely not a 50-round magazine, dude. Stop lying to me. Stop lying. You can see it. You can see it. Dude, that's like 30. F tier. Alright. Don't really have too much to say about this one. It's the same exact thing as a Saratoga, just uglier, so. Don't worry, guys. It's just because this game's not meant to be played in third person, so. There you go. I'm not going to hate on them too. Oh, wait, I just realized. Something I just now realized about the reload, guys. I'm so stupid. How did I not look at this earlier? Your character racks the charging handle during a partial reload. I just realized that. Am I stupid? I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. Sometimes I just miss really obvious things. It's kind of silly, but yeah. Your character is racking the charging handle for no reason other than, you know, people like using it because it's cool, I guess. Yeah. Because obviously you'd only want to use the charging handle during an empty reload. That's the only reason why you need to ever use it. So, I don't know why your character is doing that. Probably because, like I said, the developers just think it looks cool. So, like, oh, let's just have your character do it every single time. Because for the most part, every single gun in this game has proper partial reloads. I think it's the same exact thing for this gun, too. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad I... That should have been the first thing I caught, bro. I can't believe that. Yeah. Okay, now that's actually irritating me. F tier. Okay. Maybe I should put this thing in, like, B tier, then. That is, like, yeah. That's kind of silly. Because, like I was saying, with the other guns don't do that. This is, like, one of the only guns in the game that got the partial reload animation just completely wrong. Like, let's just pick a realistic-looking... I don't know. If you go back to, like, a pistol here. Right? See? You don't rack the slide or anything, you just reload it. It's that simple. But on this one, it's like, yeah, let's just rack the charging handle for no reason. Like, bruh. Okay, buddy. Kind of silly. So there's another thing I found there. Charging handle rotating downwards. What do you mean? That's how it works. That's how, like, that's how HK charging handles work. This is a HK UMP. The UMP and the MP5. I don't have one, sadly. But like, you take the charging handle and like you rack it back, and then like you put it down into a little groove. That's how it works. So that part is correct. So, yeah. You know, it's fine. It's not like the charging handle on the UMP and the MP5 aren't like straight pulls. You know? The MP5 bolt hold open is up. What are you talking about? How does slapping ever work? You're supposed to slap it. Like when it comes to these HK style charging handles, you are supposed to slap them. Right? And the MP5, if you don't engage the charging handle on a tactical reload, you'll have problems sticking the mag in. Are you're saying you're supposed to do that? Really? Is that actually part of the manual of arms? You're supposed to rack the charging handle and waste a round? Because when you pull that charging handle back, you would eject a round. No way, bro. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, bro. I'll have to look this shit up later. Make sure. Because that just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. Anyway, shoot some more in here. I'll friggin' look at that later. I've just never seen anybody do that. But okay. What's next? Let's choose this one. This one. I already know what this looks like. This one's very clearly inspired by the cursed Russian bullpup. Yeah, or let's take a longer look at it, actually. A longer look. This one, because I remember I was doing some research on this, and for the Starfield video, I was like, oh, look, the TKB-22. That's exactly what this is inspired by. Very obvious, too. I think there's obviously some differences here. I don't think it has this freaking FAMAS-style charging handle. That's interesting. Let me look at that real quick. Yeah, this thing looks pretty wild. Okay, for anybody wondering what the hell this thing is based on, or let me get that out of the way of the chat. This is what this gun is based on. This, and if you guys are wondering, how does this work? Where'd the bolt go, right? Where does the bolt go? Well, the bolt is not back there. It's actually up here, right? So it has something. It drags the bullets from back here and then puts them up there, which is kind of defeats the purpose of having a bullpup. Don't ask me. It's a really stupid design, but it works. I don't know. There's a reason why it didn't become popular, because it's really fucking ugly and it's needlessly complicated. You know, just like the full body bakelite is so ugly. It is so fucking ugly, dude. I hate it. It is so disgusting. But it is a real thing. Sadly. It was a real thing at one point. These things don't exist anymore, but yeah. So that's what this gun is based on. Like, what we seen earlier with some of the revolvers, they're based on really obscure prototypes. Really obscure prototypes that were never, like, really a thing. But they're just doing that just because it looks cool. Yeah, it's definitely an abomination. This one, I would say this one actually looks a little bit cooler because it's not full-on bakelite. At least this one has like wood and, you know, some metal going on. It kind of almost looks like a... They're kind of almost making it look like a Groza in a way as well. Look at the Groza. The Groza has like that charging handle. Kinda. Obviously, it's more inspired by the TKB. That goofy odd gun, bro. But yeah, so this thing could work. Right? Because look, okay, it's showing the bolt being up here. So yes. They did actually think about this, it seems. They did actually think about this. So it's fed in through here. You know, but the rounds are then pulled up to here. And they're fired here. And then the bolt goes back. Wait a second. Well, this whole thing looks like a whole fixed piece, actually. That's interesting. If this was... Because all this is, like, exposed. How does this work, actually? I'm confused. Yeah, where does the bolt go? This is all just one fixed piece, actually. I'm so confused. Okay, so, like, they did do some research, but... I would have to see if they animated this thing in third person to see how it works. Yeah, the charging handle's on top here. This has, like, a FAMAS or AR-10 style charging handle. Which is pretty interesting. But then they have the carry handle in front of it. Because with the FAMAS, they have, like, the charging handle in the middle of the carry handle. Same thing with the old AR-10. The carry handle goes in the middle, you know, or the charging handle goes in the middle of the carry handle, but, you know, it still works, I guess. Just odd. Very odd. Overall, they made this gun as weird as possible. And they did a great job with that, because it's fucking weird. As you can see. Why the carry handle? I don't know. In this case, I actually don't hate the carry handle. I think it actually complements this already goofy odd design. Without the carry handle, it would probably look even worse. I think the carry handle helps balance it out. You know? Another German design? No, this is actually a Russian design. But yeah, really goofy. I want to see how they animated this thing. Wait, do I have the right one? I want that gold one. The gold one's dope. Let me go ahead and move the day. Or up the next one. How do I advance the time again? I forgot. There we go. Let's go back to the morning here so we get some good lighting. There we go. Now I can actually see. Cool. Yeah, you got a reciprocating charging handle there. Reciprocating bolt. 40 round magazine? Yeah, right. I don't see how this would hold 40. Actually, maybe. Depends what it's chambered for. Those iron sights look kind of dog shit. You would not... How would you be able to aim with this thing? Yeah. Probably not the best irons. Whatever. I like the... I kind of like the sound of the spring locking back on that empty reload. Wait, does the charging handle actually lock back though? Does it have a bolt hold open? No, it doesn't. Okay, that's kind of weird. It has the sound of a bolt locking open on the final round, but it doesn't actually have the bolt hold open by itself, though. So I don't know why it has that sound in the first place, then. The bolt. It's not a bolt hold open kind of design. Interesting. Yeah, this thing's kind of goofy. I don't hate it, but obviously it's very impractical, and this thing would not exist. You know, as a lot of these guns wouldn't. Yeah, like that UI icon. Yeah, it's just kind of cursed. Yeah, let's. They did not animate the bolt moving. Or okay, no, actually, what I think is happening. Because the top part does move, right? The top part does move. So I think... Okay. Let's Let's just go into a pose here so I don't get those goofy, broken-ass arms. So like I was saying, this bolt is animated. It does move. This part, I think, is just some kind of like... Yeah, so, okay. These are separate pieces, right? This is a separate piece. This is just some kind of cover. This is just covering the bolt. This is actually... Seems like... But then this looks like it's fused into this. Or maybe this is just this is just all covering that shit too. I don't know. But anyway, let's just say this is all just a cover. This is all just covering the bolt. The bolt's actually inside of this thin layer here. I don't know why they did that, but sure. Yeah. It's kind of silly. Seems very goofy. Is this that's a fat ass mag release, it looks like. Holy moly. And when it comes to this magazine, this is like not even really a submachine gun round, it looks like. This is like not, I wouldn't say it's quite the same length as like a 5.45. But this is definitely bigger than a submachine gun. So this thing is not a submachine gun. Right? I would say this is an assault rifle, if you ask me. Or you could just say it's a carbine. Assault rifle, carbine. Carbine is just a small version of an assault rifle. So you could say this is actually a carbine. A bullpup carbine. And you could even say, like, this is a carbine length round. Because the carbine, it's a weird definition, but, like, if you look at something like the M1 carbine, it seems like it has a similar length to that round. So, like, I would say the length of this round is probably around, like, 30-something millimeters. Maybe, like, 30, 32, 33 millimeters. That's just my best guess. It's not quite as long as 39 millimeters. Right? I don't think this thing is chambered in 7.62 by 39 or 5.45 by 39. It looks a little bit shorter. My best guess is around 33 or 34. So, this thing is misclassified as a submachine gun, it seems, but a lot of games do that where they take a small assault rifle and they put it as a submachine gun because it functions, in close quarters. Not a huge deal, but a little nitpick right there. I want to see if it says what it's chambered for. I'm curious to see if they made up a new round for this thing. Can't really see anything on the gun. Maybe I'll have to look up on the wiki. $8mm Kurs? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it looks like. But also the curve is really exaggerated quite a bit. I'm gonna look at the wiki and see if they have any information on what this thing is chambered in. The D51 Pulsar, man. Let's see. Okay, let's read the description here. You've got to hand it to the designers at Dara. They don't shy away from a little experimentation. Here, like, I'll put it. They don't shy away from a little bit of experimentation. The Pulsar looks as if someone first dismantled your typical machine gun, then had a blindfolded kindergartner mash it back together. Dude, I love how they're making fun of their own shit gun designs. Like, they're like, yeah, we are purposely making our guns as weird as possible. They are doing this on purpose, which is very respectable. Very respectable, you know? I like that. So, but yeah, and yet, there is a method to the madness. Thanks to Dara's unconventional approach, the Pulsar is smaller than most guns of its kind, making it easier to conceal. Unfortunately, originality comes at a price. For all its design flair, the gun's got a killer kickback and is notoriously hard to handle. Doesn't feel like it in-game. The quality of its parts also leaves much to be desired. In short, Pulsar is a semi-failed experiment, but for some, its low price point makes up for its flaws. You can most often find the Pulsar a weapon of only resort. Of only last resort, you mean? Anyway, a weapon of only last resort in the slums, or tucked snugly in a rookie gang goon's holster. Wow. Some nice lore right there. Very deep lore. You know, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These guys are purposely making their guns kind of cursed because that's the whole point of the game, I guess, is to to have really shitty stuff in there because it's cyberpunk, you know, because they're punk, bro. They can make everything goofy. So I can really respect that. Yeah, I don't see this 40 rounds in that thing. I don't know. Depends what it's. I don't see anything about what it's chambered in. Some kind of magical fantasy round, probably. Anyway, check the legendary version. Yeah. Nice. Whoops, I'm still in third person. I can just read that shit in game? No way. I was looking at the wiki. That's hilarious. Fucking wrong button. Oh my god. Does it say it? There's too many guns. Oh yeah, hey, yeah. Yeah, there's one legendary variant. Here, I'll equip this one then. I don't see where the information's at. Like the lore. Let's look at the buzzsaw. Alright. I don't see anything too different going on here, just paint job. That's about it. This thing have a higher, same magazine capacity. Oh look! I did not know. Wait, is that the? Hold up. I'm gonna go back and equip the original one. I swear I did not play that animation earlier. On God, bro. Yeah, because I just did it like that. Okay. Wait. I can't really see the bullets. I can see the casings, but I can't see the tips of the bullets on there. What is it? What the hell? I don't see the tips of the bullets, man. Weird. But yeah. Oh, wait. It said something. The back of the casing said something on there. It said Cal something. I took a screenshot of it. I want to see what caliber this is. I want to see what it is, bro. Let me go back to my Steam, bro. I caught that shit in 4K. Let me see. Can't even really see it though. What the fuck? It's like so low resolution. Oh look, I found it, guys. Look. Cal 10.2 millimeter. There you go. 10.2 millimeter. Yeah, and like I don't know what's going on with the bullets here. Telescoped maybe? Oh, press the photo mode button, then change camera mode, and you can change to first person? Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Lol. Doing it the hard way. I'm doing it the hardest way possible. Okay. Oh, yeah, camera. Oh. So how do you pause? Whoops. Whoa. What did I just do? Show model. Press photo mode during a reload. Okay. Oh, that one was different though. Oh wait, no. I'm doing a reload. I need to do the equip animation. Whoops, wrong one. No, it doesn't work. It just goes back to this idle animation. So, yeah, it's not working. But like I said, whenever I do the actual video, I'll, you know, slow down the footage and everything, so I can get more of those details and everything. Pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, nothing too different with this unique model here. Let's do an empty reload. seemed like the sound was really different. Yeah, that was a clunk. The other one was more of a springy sound. Mods breaking it? Maybe. That is possible. But like I said, it won't be necessary when I can just go back and edit this stuff and then pause it during, you know, in the editor. That's what I'll do when I do want to see the full review, you know. Yeah, there you go. That gun's pretty wild. Quite a few things wrong with it, obviously. I just don't see this thing holding 40 rounds. 10.2 millimeter. That's interesting. So if you think about that, that's a pretty thick round. You know. I'm trying to think. Like I was saying, like a 10 by like 33 millimeter maybe, somewhere around there. Yeah, I already went over the plastic and the carnage. I already did both of those. I'm on the SMGs and I'll do like rifles and snipers next. I already went over the pistols, the revolvers, the shotguns, and now SMGs. And that's like, this thing's not even really an SMG. I would just classify it as a carbine. So, there's one thing wrong with it. It's a carbine, not an SMG. This whole bolt thing is kind of weird. Also, the fact that it's based on a inherently flawed design. You know, an overly complicated design. But like the developers are fully aware. They purposely picked a cursed design. They did that shit on purpose because they want to have wacky guns in the game, which is, like I said, is respectable. Unlike Starfield. Starfield, like Bethesda, doesn't even look at wacky, unique, historical designs. They just make up some absolute random shit and then they slap it together. At least CD Projekt Red. These guys look at real designs, cursed designs, but at least they're real, you know? At least there's some basis for it, which is respectable. And all those designs were inherently flawed. They just put them in the game because they look wacky and unique. Pretty neat. Nice. So yeah, I'd probably put this, I don't know, man. Like I said, the design itself is kind of cursed. There's a few things wrong with it. Maybe like C tier somewhere. Yeah, I'd say like maybe we're somewhere in the C. But the fact that they called it, like, it looked like an elementary kid put it together was pretty funny. You know? I just like how, like, they're self-aware of how stupid their designs are. That alone makes all this stuff more bearable. Oh, bro, let's look at this thing. What the hell is this? This looks like a Gucci gun, bro. What is this? It broke out the Gucci pattern on his freaking SMG, bro. What is this? What is that? What is that thing, bro? God damn. Yeah, it literally looks like a Gucci bag. What is this supposed to be, man? I love it. Oh, that's the magazine? Oh, it's a thumbprint. This is like a smart gun. This is like a rich person's gun, obviously. It's a burst. Ew. Oh, you gotta charge it. Oh, now it's full auto. Wait, what? Wait, that's the magazine. I'm confused. So what was the thing I put on? What is that? What is that part? You can buy this at fashion stores? Yeah, I figured. Like I said, it literally looks like a fucking Gucci bag. A battery? I mean, yeah, I guess. Something like that, because this is like some kind of like smart gun. So, I don't know what's going on here with the ammunition. You're like, that really looks like from Modern Warfare, bro. Very flamboyant. I don't know if it's supposed to be some kind of electrically powered or electromagnetic stuff going on here. This thing's interesting. Okay. Look at the reciprocating barrel there. That's cool. It's a Gucci railgun. There you go. That's funny. Gucci Socom. Socom these nuts, bro. Very. This thing, man. Okay, let's take a look at this in third person. Okay. Wow. There's a shit ton of pistol animations, and not very many for SMGs or anything else. Nice. Is this seriously the default revolver pose, and like the revolver doesn't even work with the pose? That's funny. Okay. Let's see here. Can I zoom in? Womp womp. Yeah. Oh. Guys, look. Triangle bullets. Yes! Yes. I love it. Let's see with this one. Hold on. Okay, at least with this gun, right? This looks more like some kind of like caseless ammunition. They're stacked in there pretty weird. I guess that works. I wonder what the inside of this chamber looks like then. But yeah, so this one has triangle bullets. Or not triangle bullets. The bullets are perfectly cylindrical, which is odd. Fuck. I just lost it. I just had it. Where'd it go? Oh, fuck. The bore is completely smooth, though. So I don't know how this... I don't know. Like, is this really supposed to be a railgun? Like, what's going... A coil gun, maybe? I don't know. Some kind of something. There's some kind of magic going on. And it's using this, like... What I would assume is, like, some kind of caseless ammunition. Right? The freaking triangle. For some reason. With, the... Is this supposed to be the bullet? Why is it shaped like that? Really interesting. Illuminati cartridges, yeah. Basically. So, I don't know what's going on with that, man. I don't know why the bullets are not bullet-shaped and the casings are freaking triangles. Like, does it state, like this stuff is supposed to be coil? Or rail? This really can't be a railgun. Like, yeah, there's some kind of magic going on here. Yeah, so this is gonna be some kind of Gauss weapon, not a railgun. That would make more sense. Someone called it a railgun. Like, there are similarities, but like, I remember I confused them before in the past, because like, you know, they both use magnetism and shit. But the railgun has rails, the coil gun has coils. You know, right? Rocket propelled? Nah. My best guess is that this is some kind of like coil or some kind of Gauss pistol. Not a railgun, obviously. A railgun would be. You know. Let me look at the wiki. See what it says. Magnets, yes. What is it called? The Synco? The Synco LX, bro. That just sounds fancy. Yeah. It looks like yeah. It says it looks like an expensive brand name accessory because it is. That's funny. Okay, hold up. This part's funny. It says the Neanderthals on Night City streets will tuck just about any old piece of iron under their belt. But the corporate game is played on an entirely different level of finesse. Wow, they just called everybody Neanderthals. If you don't use the Synco LX, you're a Neanderthal. It doesn't really say anything about what kind of gun it is. It's just talking about it's a good technology, basically. It doesn't really say anything about whether it's a Gauss gun or not. But let's just say that. I think that makes the most sense. Some kind of Gauss pistol. Something like that. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. So let's just go with that. It's using magical Gauss stuff. Is this seriously a 30-round magazine, though? I doubt that. There's no way. Because each triangle takes up like a whole spot. So this is like, at best, a 15-round magazine. this thing has way too much ammunition in it to be a 30 rounder. So, 7 round. Okay, okay. If we really break down, okay, let's actually break down the geometry. Yeah, I got the DLC installed, obviously. It came, yeah, I freaking bought the whole package. Is this like a DLC gun or something? I don't even know. I'm just going over everything. So if we go back to it, how many would this actually hold, bro? All right. Do some math on that. Do some quick math. That's how big each round is. All right, so you got that big of a space, right? 1, 2. It's almost like a double stack in a way. Like they're kind of like slanted. They go back and forth. It's not straight up and down. It's like zigzag stack. If that makes sense because they're triangles. How would this thing feed, bro? Triangle ammunition's crazy. Yeah, maybe it's like I don't know, like 10 then, really. Is this seriously a thumbprint on the magazine, bro? Yeah, 1, 2. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like maybe like 10 actually. This one looks more like a friggin' 10 round magazine. There's no fucking way this thing holds 30. Y'all are bullshitting me. Again, it's just space magic, so, you know. Other than that, like the actual gun itself, it's like, okay. If this is supposed to be a Gauss pistol, alright, where are all the Gauss parts? But it doesn't really specify what it's supposed to be. It's just some kind of magic. Like, is this part supposed to have all the stuff? You know? I don't, like, your character attaches it at the start, which is interesting. It's like, would this thing function without this piece? Like, what does this piece even do? Is this just a grip? Because really, I just don't see what's making this gun go pew-pew like a laser gun almost. Or, not a laser gun, but, you know. It's got that freaking fantasy sound, you know? Like it's a Gauss gun, but it doesn't really look like it. I don't see any Gauss parts on here or anything. It's just magic. I mean, overall, this gun, it seems like total bullshit. Like, it's just magic, bro. Literally just a magic gun. It's a magic gun, bro. There are no parts on it. It just goes. You know? 3 bullets per round? Like they're superposed? Maybe. They would be really, really small bullets then. Or really small rounds. Like they're all stacked back to back to back like that. No, because if you look, if you go back to it, you can probably see the length of each round too. Let me see. Or maybe not. I can't really look. Like, you can't look through your own character. Yeah, look, no. No, it goes the whole way. You can see it. That is the entire... It goes the whole way. Yeah. This thing at best is like a 10-round magazine. Yes, there's going to be a full video, obviously. Anytime I do a stream of something, you can expect there to be a full video. This is just me getting the footage for the video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this gun is total bullshit. I mean, it doesn't look ugly. It looks like a Gucci bag, and it looks very clean, very sophisticated. Yes, yeah. The Neanderthals in Night City could never afford this. You know. But this is obviously just a bunch of bullshit. So I would say like this like D tier, bro. Honestly, you know. The front part's a battery pack, yeah. Well, if that's the battery, like, where are the coils? Where's all the magnets? Where's all the shit that actually drives the shit down the barrel? Makes it go faster. Because it already looks like you're loading in caseless ammunition. So, like, that's the powder. This thing's not ejecting the casings or anything. So it's like it's some kind of Kim Gauss. It's a combination of a regular powder and electromagnetic stuff, I suppose. Yeah, so you're saying the stuff's just surrounding the... It's like inside that little part. I mean, maybe. We could... Maybe. Maybe in the future they're able to, like, shrink that shit down or something. Oh yeah, this guy just said I hear the casings hitting the ground. Yeah, I just realized that. You could hear the casings hitting the ground, but there's no casings. Okay, buddy. That is funny. That is hilarious. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are... Okay, this is actually level curves now. That's hilarious. The casings. Good catch, bro. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are catching some of this stuff. Oh, Panam's freaking harassing me. Okay. Well, yeah, this thing, that just makes it even more cursed, bro. We're gonna put this shit in D tier now. That's hilarious. Okay, let's move on to the next one, bro. I spent too much time on this one. I'm spending too much time on all these guns just yapping. Need to make it more direct. Let's see, how long have we been going for? Looks like 2 hours already. I'm gonna get this shit out of the way. Okay. So we looked at the Cinco. Is there any unique variants I can go over here? I don't really care. We already determined that thing's total bullshit, so. Ooh, what the heck is this thing? The Yinglong! Wow. That sounds like a very stereotypical Asian word. Yinglong. First we had the Ching Chong, now we have the Linglong, bro. That's hilarious. These guys, bro. Okay, this thing looks very sci-fi, that's for sure. What do we got here? Oh, it's a smart gun. Locks onto people. Pretty thick magazine here. Doesn't look like an SMG round. Looks... I mean, it's a freaking gyro jet. This is interesting. What's going on with this? Yeah, that's a really fucking short barrel. Look at that. You got like you got literally no barrel. The rounds are fired from here, and you literally have like no barrel. You just go straight into a muzzle brake. A muzzle brake. Do muzzle brakes work with gyro jets? I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't need a barrel if they're gyro jets, right? Like, I don't know. Do you need a long barrel for the little rockets to go faster? If they're self-propelled, I guess they doesn't need it, but I just think that's interesting. Why do you need a... Would that work with the muzzle brake, though? Oh, this is the legendary variant. We should find the base variant first. There it is. Oh, it's called a Diane. Okay. I like the gold one, but the gold one's flashy. Wow. Yeah, let's see how this thing works. Okay. Oh, that looks really fancy. Yeah. The magazine just gets snatched up, loads itself. Yeah, that feels weird. You don't have to put the magazine all the way in there. It feels like it's gonna fall out. You know? It chirps like a bird. It does. It does sound like a bird. Yeah. Well, this is definitely one of the best feeling smart guns. It feels pretty good to shoot. I do like that. So that's cool. Yeah, that magazine is weird. Like, you load it in, and it just snatches. It gets snatched up. Like I said, it feels like it's gonna fall out, but it doesn't. It's weird. 45 rounds? Maybe. Interesting. Let's look at that equipment animation again. Stock comes out by itself, the barrel does this little configuration thingy. It's a reciprocating barrel. Yeah, okay, this one is actually pretty interesting because this one does charge itself. You know, like you saw the charging handle right there, it just moved by itself, like the gun. It's a smart gun. So that's actually cool. Because a lot of, I remember like when I was reviewing the guns in Starfield, it's like, oh yeah, the gun just charges by itself, but you don't actually see the charging handle move. This one, you can see there's some kind of mechanism that it does, you know, move the charging handle, which is kind of cool. Like you say right there, that's kind of cool. I kind of like that, you know. Like this is a smart gun. It does everything for you. It aims for you. It freaking loads the magazine for you. It charges itself. You know, this is actually kind of cool. I kind of like it. You know, I kind of like this actually. The gun does the gun part for you. Yeah, exactly. Why does it have to? Oh wait, I'm guessing it has to spin around. Like I just realized the barrel is spinning. It's spinning to make the rocket spin, I guess. To make the rocket spin better, more stabilization. That's pretty wild, bro. Holy moly. Yeah, this looks like a really complicated design, but I kind of like it. I just realized there's also like this little part flapping open. What does that do? Is that like releasing just gas or something? This thing's crazy, bro. I don't know what to say, man. When it comes to a lot of this stuff, it's like, whoa, bro. Okay. This stuff's kind of wacky. Well, let's move a different angle. Cool factor is high with this one. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm just wondering, like, how does this work, you know? Why do you need to have a spinning barrel on there? But I guess it gives it more stabilization or something. I don't know how you get that thing to spin like that. Yeah, gas exhaust, gassed? Yeah, gas port, okay. Yeah, so this thing flaps open to let the gases out. You know, so that's cool. Really, it's so funny how, like, this is only the gun part of the gun, and then this just extends really far out so you can have a really long length of pull. It's kind of comical how long that length of pull is, actually. Look how, that's just a huge difference. The bullets are being fired way, or not the bullets, but the gyro jets are being fired way up here. And then just look how far back that stock goes. Jeez. I would expect to go, like, right here. Like, that's just... But anyway, it still works, I suppose. Huh. I don't know, nothing really sticks out to me that's, like, too crazy, like, immediately wrong, because, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, it's like, bitch, I don't know how gyro jets fucking work. I don't own any of these. Thing's just straight up interesting. That's the most I can say. Cool gun. Pretty cool. I don't know what to say, guys. What do y'all got? It's like spinning back and forth. It's like twisting. It's not like just doing a constant spin. It's just like twisting back and forth like that. It seems. Put that a legendary bro. Let's look at the Ying Long. Ying Long. Hey man, that's what they called it, not me. Pretty much the same thing, just a custom texture, it seems. Yeah, nothing different here. How do you think a gun but like this would do in freezing conditions? I don't fucking... I'm not entirely sure about that one. I don't know, it seems like it would work. Oh yeah, they get the freaking gas port on the left side too. Yep, this is definitely a gun. Oh, Yinglong is the dragon from Chinese mythology. Okay. Makes sense. Yes, this is the dragon gun. Pretty cool. I just really like, I actually really like this. I like the feedback. I really appreciate that it's not fucking burst. I really appreciate that it just feels good to shoot. That's pretty cool. We just got really a lot of stuff going on here. The only thing I'd say about this gun is, like, since there's just so much shit going on, I guess you could say it's prone to failure because of that. Because you got so many automatic movements going on. You got the freaking the magazine catch thingy. The mag well comes down by itself, and it snatches up the magazine, and then you know it charges itself. You get some mechanism for that, and then you know when you pull the gun out, the stock automatically moves. The barrel moves automatically. Everything is just automatic. So you got a lot of automatic parts on this thing. It's pretty wild. You know, I'm just hoping that you know nothing fails in this gun. That spinning barrel is just crazy. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. So like, really, the only thing you can say about this gun, I could say, is like, yeah, there's just a lot of shit going on. So there's potential for failure. Usually for guns, you know, you want to keep them as simple as possible, but it's a smart gun. The whole point of it is to be as smart as possible. So yeah. Simply just take care of it. You know, simply just do not get it dirty. You know, it's that simple. You know. You need a 100-page manual? Nah, bro, you don't need a manual. Everything, the gun just does everything for you. It's that simple. Magazine catch thing is totally useless. I mean, yeah. I just don't really. Yeah, that part especially. Like they're trying to make this gun as convenient as possible. Yeah, I think that part. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like, why do you? Yeah. They're just trying to make everything automated, which is kind of unnecessary. Especially, you know, the stock moving itself. Like, you could just do that real quick. You know, you could. You don't really need the magazine coming down like that when you already have to put the freaking. When you already put it in by yourself, all you have to do is just put an extra. Show it an extra inch, you know. It's kind of funny. I think it's neat. I think it's pretty neat. But obviously, it's just over-engineered. It goes for a lot of things in this game. They're over-engineered to look cool and wacky and be a spectacle. I don't think something like this would be very practical, but it's pretty neat. So I'm not gonna give this thing like a super bad rating. I think it's neat, so I probably put it in like B tier. You know. It is cool. It is very cool, at least. It is pretty cool. But alright. Move on to the next one. What we got here? Let's take a look at this pink guillotine, bro. That's hilarious. Oh, now it's a tiger stripe. What? I want the pink one, bro. That's false advertisement. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with this color. That's an interesting color. Okay, let's just... Man, these are all really flamboyant paint jobs. Now I'm wondering, like, what the fuck's up with this one, bro? What is that? What kind of sighting system is this, my dude? That shit looks weird. Also, again, with this goofy all wire stock. Why do you gotta have that? It looks stupid. Very uncomfortable. Yeah. This thing just looks butt ugly, bro. Is this supposed to be a folding stock, too? Like, what is this, bro? Why is it shaped like this? It's just so rounded. It is so rounded, bro. There's no sharp edges on this thing. It looks... Well, obviously not sharp edges, but, like, no sleek angles, I should say. Obviously, you don't want to have sharp edges on a gun, but... It's just so comically rounded. It looks ugly. Okay, that's obviously the sighting system right there. Kind of have like an MP file, or MP file, and an MP style, MP5 style charging handle. This shit is rotting my brain, dude. Yeah, literally an alien gun. That's what I'm saying. Feels good to shoot. I don't know what the deal is with like these magazines having this plastic stuff covering them. Like, what's up with that? I don't like it. It makes it look uglier. So I noticed it on like the other, on like the Saratoga or whatever. It had like a big old chunk of plastic on it for no reason. And again, this one's doing the same thing where you rack the charging handle on a partial reload. Seems unnecessary. Also, pretty big 45 round magazine. looks so ugly, bro. Oh, it's from Budget Arms. It's from Budget Arms. That's my favorite company. No, it's not even a double stack. Because this plastic is not housing any ammunition. This is, definitely looks like a single stack to me. Would this thing be able to hold 45 rounds, dude? No. No, this looks like a 30-round magazine. Unless it chambered for really tiny rounds or something. I just don't see that happening. Doesn't say it anywhere on the gun. I'm trying to see what all these buttons do. These just look like screws, obviously. Like, this is some kind of, like, button. Maybe a safety or something. Some kind of switch. Made in the USA. Nice. What's the caliber? This weapon can cause serious injury. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, I really don't like this magazine. Like, why do you gotta have this? You're making it as thick as a double stack, but it's not even a double stack. You just have this plastic there for no fucking reason. It's kind of stupid. Overall, the entire gun is just really ugly. I love this. Is such a stupid warning. Why would you put that on a gun? Duh, it's a gun. I don't really see a mag release or anything, unless this is a mag. What? Usually you'd put it next to the magazine. Does your character even press on anything? Yeah, this stock is really bad. Are you seriously supposed to shoulder this? Seriously? Like that? It looks uncomfortable. It's supposed to be the future, bro. Make your shit comfortable at least. Holy moly. I don't know why you gotta have that freaking like Mac 10 style wired stock, bro. It's kind of goofy. What was that? This weapon will appear on a Walmart shelf in 2070. Yeah. This definitely looks like a Walmart level gun, bro. It looks like a water gun. Very comical. Yeah. I can't really tell if that thing's supposed to be a safety or a mag release. It looks like your character takes their finger and presses the right side of it. So maybe it's actually a mag release. Maybe it doesn't have a safety. Safety's for losers, like I said. There's no fire selector or anything either, unlike the other ones. The other one that have, had like a fire selector on it. You know. This one doesn't seem like it has any of that. I'm out of ammo. I get the slap. Interesting. It's like the sight is black right there, but then you look into it and it's clear. High point rifle. Yeah, the reload looks kind of cool. Again, it's an MP5 style reload, so pretty neat. Oh, he like freaking fisted that one. Okay. I don't really like the alien design. I don't know. I can't really pick out this one too much. I just think it's fucking butt ugly. Mostly. Trigger discipline on reload, yeah. Yeah, they actually do a pretty good job on the reloads. They have like your finger move out of the way, which is nice. These guys definitely are a lot better than Bethesda, that's for damn sure. You know, they do some wacky shit, but they're doing it on purpose, and they're self-aware. They're like, yeah, this is a video game. We're making it wacky on purpose, which is fair. You know, but there's still some things on there where I'm like, okay, bro, this is kind of too silly, though. Like, this thing just looks ugly. It definitely looks like a cheap budget gun. I don't know what to say about it. I think it's just whatever, you know. There's also just a shit ton of guns in this game, man. This game has way more guns than, like Starfield, for example. Starfield. Oh, actually, well, I think it's similar, but this one has a lot of ballistic firearms and everything. Is there a unique variant? I don't think I really care enough to look at it, honestly. Something called? The guillotine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the guillotine mod too. Anything different? You got some wires on there. It looks like a paintball gun. Yeah, it does look like a paintball gun. Yeah, there's the you gotta load in the balls right there on that thing on the top. Yeah, that makes sense. But okay, I don't see anything too crazy this one. I want to get to like some really crazy stuff. Really break those down. I'm gonna start speeding things up a little bit. I'll be going way too slow with these. What's next? Let's look at this one. There we go. The Sjögren. Wait, isn't this a Sjögren? No, it's a Senko. It's the Sjögren. Okay, why is there just no stock on this thing? Are you supposed to shoulder it like this? That's hilarious. Where's the magazine? Is this the magazine? Because, like, my first thought was, like, okay, this is, like, some kind of bastardized P90. So, like, I'm guessing that part in the bag is just the magazine. It looks like a yeah, that's the magazine. Okay. That's hilarious. There is no stock. That's the 3-round burst. Oh, that's cringe. I fucking hate 3-round burst, bro. Stop putting this shit in your video games, please, I beg of you. 3-round burst is such a gimmick, bro. I fucking hate gimmicks like that. They're just not satisfying in the game or in real life. Like, they stopped using burst weapons a long time ago. Yeah. Interesting. The fact that there's just no stock, you just don't shoulder this thing, I guess? Are you you know? Would the stock matter if it's a smart gun? Clip it in this magazine? Yeah. Let's do. Wait, was there like some kind of special equip? Oh, that was fast as fuck reload. There's a fly on my fucking mic. Yeah. So like that right there is like a little mag release thing. He's like checking. Yeah, you see him press it. This fucking bug out of here. Crush you. I won't smack my mic too hard. But okay, this thing is pretty stupid. Just the fact that there's no stock on it is like, bro, that's hilarious. you shoulder the magazine. Hey, you pet the gun. Yeah, that's kind of cool. He's like, he's petting it. That's funny. Okay. And what's the? I want to see what the pose looks like if they shoulder it or not. No, they just hold it out there like that. Okay, that's genius. Yeah. I just think that's kind of silly. It'd probably be kind of really awkward, I guess, to try and shoot it. I mean, it still works. It's just like, you'd think you might as well have a stock on there if you're going to have this part jut out like that. You don't need, I mean, you could have just a stockless SMG. It just seems really odd. That is so silly. Okay, this is... looks like a battery. There's a battery symbol there. Alright, this is a smart gun. So, another gyro jet. Yeah. There's really not too much I can say about this. Like, it just looks like a goofy P90 in a way. Let's look at the charging. Yeah, I'm guessing that's like a safety. Cool. Well, all these smart guns are like the same thing. Like, oh, yep, gyro jet, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, can't really add too much to that. I've already said. Oh, now it's invisible. Nice. Awesome. Let's fix that real quick. Like my inventory, I think it works. Nope, maybe not. I think I broke it. What the fuck? Finger gun mode, yeah. What the hell? Okay. This is kinda broke. Maybe I should like unequip it. Let's do that and try out one of the uniques. Oh, there's still this one I need to cover. It's called Machine Gun Mark 5. Yeah, reciprocating charging handle. Have you ever operated? Take a look. Yeah, they do it on the right side though. So that reload right there is weird. Now they did it on the left side. What? Pick one, bro. That's funny. You can do it either way you want, which is cool. I really like the animation variation in this game. Like, sometimes your character just reloads their gun differently, which is very cool. Yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes, you know, I overload my gun a little differently just to do it, you know. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'll take a deeper look at this gun later, but for now, go to the next one. So far, like, yeah, this is kind of goofy. I think we're almost done with SMGs here. I just want to try and get through the rest of them right now. I need to hurry up and finish all this shit off so I can actually make in the video, you know. Shotguns, some machine guns. What am I missing here? Let me see. I think I'm just missing like one. I saw that other one. The Erebus. So I went through Sjögren, the Saratoga, the Singen, right? The Shingen and the Senko. Guillotine, Pulsar, the Warden, the Diane. So the last one's just the Erebus. Is that one only a legendary? Like there's no base variant? Yeah, this one. Whatever the fuck this thing is. What the hell is this? This is not a some. What the hell is this thing, bro? It's only a legendary. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be, bro. This looks wild. Okay, buddy. What is going on here? Why is the iron sight on the right side? What? So you have permanent canted irons. That just seems really inconvenient. Why can't you just put the irons on top like normal? That's the first thing that sticks out. Also, you've also got freaking this little eyeball over here. Really weird sound. Like the gun's alive, basically. Yeah, it looks like the eye's blinking. Yeah, it's literally blinking, bro. It's an AI gun? Okay, so like this is a robot. Like there's a living, or not a living, but like there's a computer AI in the gun. Does it talk to you at all? The meat melted at the front, yeah. Overall, this gun is just really wacky. There's a lot of shit going on here. The sound is... What was that reload? He was like... He just ponked it out. That was funny. That was a funny reload. I love that reload, bro. It just bangs it out. That's so funny. Now, the noise of this is like ethereal. It sounds like... really weird. I don't know how to explain it. A pneumonia patient trying to clear out his airways? Yes. Very accurate. Sounds like you're shooting a street sign with a BB gun. Yeah. I see what you're saying. It has that sort of like compressed air kind of feeling going on. Look at it. Okay, let's see. Look, a shotgun? What is this? What is this pattern? Okay, a shotgun. Okay. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, this thing is just... It looks... It does not even resemble a gun in any shape or form. This is not even a gun. This is just something. It's a big old hunk of metal. Pretty... Yeah. Yeah, you look at the meat tenderizer on the front of it. That's hilarious. I'm guessing that's for bashing. I don't even know what to say, man. This thing is just really goofy. There's like, do we need ergonomics? No, we don't need a stock on this thing. Let's just say screw it. There's no stock. It's just, yeah, that's your stock, basically. I don't know what to say about this one, man. This one's just ridiculous. Look how bulky that is. What is this, bro? It looks like... If you look at this, you can't even tell this is a gun. This does not even look like a gun, man. I want to see if there's like some kind of melee. No, there's no special... You don't even use the meat tenderizer to melee with. That's stupid. If you're gonna give it a meat tenderizer on the front, at least use it in the animations. Like, punch him with the meat tenderizer. You know, that'd be funny. The ballistic brick. Yeah, this thing is literally just a brick. It's just a brick of a gun. I don't know. That animation's hilarious. Okay. I mean, I'll have to break this one down later, man. This one's just terrible. Here now. Melee in third person? Third person's broken, but okay. Yeah. Oh, look, it has a reciprocating bolt right there. Charging handle. Yeah. Well, I mean, the charging handle's with the bolt, but yeah. Obviously. Obviously, that's a reciprocating bolt. Third person is so cursed. Anyway. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say about this gun, man. It's just pure wackiness, that's for sure. Like I said, I'll look at that thing later. I can't even... I really don't even have, like, a visceral reaction to it. Like, usually if I saw something like this in, like, Fallout... Well, first off, something like this in Fallout would look just even uglier. It's weird, because the ugly guns in Cyberpunk, just the art style of them doesn't make them... For most of them, don't even seem that ugly. Like, they don't look that repulsive. Like, this one, I don't know. It just doesn't elicit a visceral reaction out of me. Unlike the stupid-ass guns in Fallout. But... It definitely is. I don't even know how to there's just... This gun makes zero sense to me. I don't know what's going on. I just don't even know what to say. I don't know what's going on. It is certainly a gun. Obviously, it's just pretty terrible all around. It just looks ridiculous. Oh, wrong button again. I'll come back to this one later. Like I said, I'll look about I'll go back over all these guns again in the full-length video. Be more in depth, obviously. I guess take a quick break with the light machine guns, maybe. No, where's the heavy machine gun? I want to look at see if I can cheat in the heavy machine gun. Because I know there is a heavy machine gun in this game, but you can't actually carry it in your inventory. I need to find the item ID for it. Or if someone else could do that for me while I'm like... Because I forgot where... I had like a whole website pulled up with every single item command, but then I freaking lost it. Yeah, it's called the Mark 31. If anyone could type in the chat of like the command to cheat in the HMG, that'd be great, because I want to look at these light machine guns. There's only like 2. Right? I think there's only 2 light machine guns in this game, and there's the heavy machine gun, that's it. So that'd be a pretty quick category to get through. Yeah, it's just... You got this one, and legendary variant, and that's it. That's pretty quick. Right off the bat, you have a fucking spare pistol right here, which is... Or is it a spare pistol, or is it just like an attachment? What is that? You've also got... Like, okay. This is the magazine. And it's belt-fed. Obviously. And then it goes into here. Overall, this thing looks really ugly. This is a really goofy-looking machine gun, though. I appreciate that the bipod has physics. That's cool. I appreciate that. The carry handle is comically bulky. Look at that. It's so comical. Overall, this thing just looks really goofy. Right now. It's like I'll see like this guy. What's the exact command to cheat it in? No, because I was able to like cheat it in earlier, but then I had to drop it. So it'd be like, you do that command, right? And then, because obviously these commands are a little bit different from Fallout or Bethesda code, which is what I'm used to. So I'm guessing it'd be something like that, right? One. Alright, did I do it right? Or not add to inventory, but I need to, like, equip it. Because I remember I was able to, like, cheat in all the guns, and whenever I did it, it auto-equipped the HMG. So, I'll worry about that in a second. I'll go look at the light machine guns first, and then I'll go to the heavy machine gun. So like I was saying, I was looking at this goofy-all thing. Like, is that part actually functional? Like, what is this? What's going on here? It actually doesn't look like... No, it's not a spare pistol. It's just a part of the gun. Like, what is this? What is going on here? Let's actually equip the gun to find out, you know? Let's find out. Let's see what's going on with this thing. Okay, there's some pretty cool irons. Look pretty clean. Casings are ejected way up there. That's interesting. They're like way up there. How does that work? It's one of the first things I noticed. Okay. Oh, look. Look, guys, it says there's one bullet left, but there's clearly more. You can see it in... I mean, a lot of games do that, but... That's always something I always like to check. When you see a light machine gun with, like, a belt-fed machine gun, and you get down to the last round, but there's clearly more in the model. Because they didn't, like, fully animate it, if that makes sense. They didn't, you know, make it to where you can actually see each round leave. It's just like a loop, basically. So... It's also interesting how they're black casings with a blue bullet. Oh, look, it just said it was empty. They didn't even... Even whenever it was empty, there were still more bullets. Which is funny. Let's look at that reload again. This thing just sort of automatically places the belt into the chamber. That's interesting, yeah. It automatically does it for you. So you don't have to, like, you know... You don't have to, like, open up a feed tray and, like, you know, put the link in there or anything. This thing just automatically does it, which is kind of cool. Again, you know, whenever you have, like, automatic parts like that, it's just another point of failure. A point of potential failure. So, like, it's kind of unnecessary, but it's cool. You know, it's a video game. So, you know, it's kind of cool to have stuff like that, I guess. But holy hell, yeah, this actual magazine is kind of just... It's not like a traditional nutsack or anything. You've got this weird cylindrical-shaped magazine, like a PP-19, but in LMG form. Which is ridiculous. It's like, why? Well, why would you do that over a traditional nutsack? What is the point? It's just... Because it's, like, all metal, too. It seems like it's really heavy. Like, you're just making that shit even heavier. Like, in general, this thing already seems stupidly heavy. Like, this thing looks like it weighs, like, fucking 40, 50 pounds, dude. For no reason. Like, you don't need to make a light machine gun. It's supposed to be a light machine gun. It says light machine gun. So, don't think that's really necessary. Decent amount of recoil on it, too, for how heavy it is. Dang. Interesting. Yeah, nice cadence there. That was cool. Dude, that little ringing sound is interesting. Okay, overall, this gun is kind of cursed. I don't like it. It's stupidly heavy. The design is really weird. Really atypical. The goofy odd magazine thing. You know. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously... This design would not actually be very practical. Look, just... Oh my god. Look how gigantic it is. Holy shit. This is... Okay, I take it back. This thing looks like it weighs like 60 pounds. Jesus. It's so huge! What round is this thing even supposed to be firing? Because, like, it doesn't look like it's too big. You know, it looks like, you know, standard, like, full-size rifle round, like a, you know, 7.62 by 51 or something, somewhere around that size. Like a 308, you know. Yeah, this is actually a pretty bad LMG. This thing's pretty stinky. Let's do a pose with it. It's just so humongous. Holy hell. Humongous. Look at that. Dude, this is absurd. Oh, look, it says it right there. 6.56 by 52. So yeah, it's a full-size rifle round. Yeah. It's 51. Yeah, so like slightly thinner, but 1 millimeter longer than 7.62. This entire thing, just like, does this seriously only hold? Like, how many rounds did it say it hold? How much is a full magazine on this thing? 80? That's it? That's it. You can only hold 80 rounds in this. Really? Okay, now they're really undercutting you here. 80 rounds? Really? Bro, come on. This thing, like 300. That looks like it could hold like 300. Yeah, this thing looks like a fucking Starfield spaceship. Look at it. It looks like a fucking spaceship. This thing is ridiculous. I do not, like, this is genuinely F tier, actually. I hate it. This is one of the first guns that I like, or not one of the first guns, but one of the first guns in a while. This whole stream, I would say. Besides some of those goofy revolvers, I hate this. This is actually a terrible design. I don't know what the fuck they were smoking when they made this. This is not even like goofy good. It's not even bad good. It's just bad. Yeah, this is pretty dog shit. It's just so comical. Comically big. Why do you need to have this cylindrical magazine, bro? Give it a nutsack, please. I beg of you. There now. I like how it's like, it's just so, everything is just so huge, and then you hit stuff like this, the freaking effing Scar style stock. It looks kind of funny. Everything else is just humongous, and the stock is like normal. There now. I also still don't know what's going on with this thing. Like, what is this supposed to do? I might have to look that up. I want to see if there's anything on the wiki that says what like this is supposed to do, because you can't actually use it in game, it seems. Yeah, this is like, yeah, this is like Fallout 4 assault rifle tier, actually. Oh, though, that's the trigger? Oh, I thought it was like a secondary like weapon or something. That's just the normal trigger. Wow. I didn't even think of that. I assumed it was some kind of like secondary attachment, like a, you know, kind of like what you would see as like a you know, like an underbarrel shotgun or something. I was like, is this some kind of like secondary weapon, or, but like there's no hole there. It's like, yeah, this is just the trigger to the actual whole gun. Why? How do you even shoulder this thing? You have to hold it like that and like wrap your whole arm around the gun. Like, you gotta hold it. It's a side trigger like the South African GOL Neopup Paw. I've never heard of that. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Man, I get a lot of water burps today, bro. I'm just drinking fucking water and I'm burping. What the hell? That's weird. They're putting chemicals in the water that make you burp, bro. I swear. Okay, let's look up this goofy gun. I've never seen this before. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean. That is directly inspired by this gun. Wow. Look, I'll show y'all. Give me a second. This thing looks so stupid. Look at this thing. Yeah. Why? Why? Why though? We've been yelling this for a bit. How do you guys know about this shit? This is the stupidest looking shit I've ever seen. This looks horrible. Gun Jesus praises the trigger. It's a good trigger? No way. Y'all watch Forgotten Weapons religiously then. Holy shit. That's actually ridiculous. Yeah. I think there's a reason why this is a forgotten weapon. That's all I gotta say. There's a reason why it's a forgotten weapon, because it's fucking ugly. Holy moly. Yeah, it's just absurd how many like obscure ridiculous gun designs there are that I've just never heard of, man. It's in production right now? What? Please no. I do not want our guns to look like that. That thing is ugly. It looks like something that was made in like the 80s, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no way. I'll have to look at the video. Oh, it's a grenade launcher. Okay, so it's not even a machine gun. I was about to say, like, that thing doesn't look like a machine gun, but a freaking 20mm grenade launcher. Nice. Huh. A relatively new gun. It doesn't look new. It looks like it was made in like the 80s, bro. It looks like some kind of like sci-fi space magic bullshit, you know. It looks like, you know, kind of like something that would exist at the same time as like the G11. That's what it looks like. But yeah, so like that, dude. These guys at CD Projekt Red were just they probably just scoured through Forgotten Weapons channel, I bet, and they just picked up the most cursed looking guns possible. Like, okay, let's make our guns look like this. This dude just said, "Oh, that's just what the average South African gun looks like." Okay. I mean, still, this thing is still really cursed, though. I don't know. It's from Starship Troopers? Yeah. Yeah, it does. There you go. Sheesh. Yeah. That is wild. But like I'm saying, man, like when it comes to something like this, it's like... it's just too much, bro. I can't take it. It's so freaking huge. I would consider putting this in the assault rifle tier. But even then, you know, at least these guys put in a little bit more attention to detail than Bethesda, so maybe it's not quite the same level as Fallout 4 assault rifle tier, but just looking at it, it is pretty nasty. Jeez, dude. Like, why is this bore so humongous? Look how big the bore is. When it's just shooting a 6.5mm. Yeah, 6.56mm. Guys, is this bore 6.5mm across? Yeah, it looks more like frickin' 50 BMG. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And obviously, if you're shooting... I feel like you just don't need to make a gun this gigantic when you're just shooting a regular-sized rifle round. Like, I don't know. So, like, it's just too much. Too much, bro. This thing looks like it'd be like a 20mm cannon, you know? Look how thick that is. Look at that barrel. That thing is huge. I was like, yeah, I'm just shooting a 6mm. Huh? Why would you make this gun that big then? Jesus. Yeah. They're just going out of their way to make this shit really unique. Which is kind of respectable, but still. It still looks ugly, though. Jeez. But alright, so yeah. I would definitely put this one in F tier there. I just hate it. I hate this one. Even though, you know, you guys were able to tell me, like, yeah, that trigger exists in real life, which is cool. But it looks stupid, though, so I still don't like it. I want to see what other obscure designs they come up with, man. You guys, this is so interesting, man, having y'all live there, because you guys are, like, it's so absurd how you guys just, like, able to pick out these super obscure guns that I just never even heard of, man. Let's go to the next LMG. You know, LMG. These things are not light machine guns at all. These things are stupid heavy. Yeah, this is the M870. Or is anything different with the legendary variant? Looks the same. This dog's got a big appetite. Don't forget to feed it. Does that mean it has a bigger mag capacity? Oh yeah, so this one has 150. Even though the magazine's the same size. It should be able to hold that much. This whole magazine looks like it hold like 300 rounds, bro. It's still too small. Like the number, I mean. But at least this one holds more. Like 80 was way too small. There now. I really hate when video games do that. When video games... A lot of video games tend to, like, completely just neglect machine guns and shotguns specifically. Right? They tend to fuck those up really bad. They tend to make machine guns have, like, less capacity than normal. They tend to increase their recoil. This recoil is manageable, mostly, but it still seems pretty high for how gigantic heavy this gun is. Like, come on now. This thing would not even fucking move. Provided that you can actually hold it. Provided that you could actually shoulder this weapon and have the strength for it. But, like, that's the point. It's like, you don't need a gun this heavy in the first place. Holy moly. So, yeah. Let's go to the next one, like I said. That is just absurd. These fucking guns, man. Yeah, so far, the most cursed categories are revolvers and light machine guns. Oh, this one's shooting the same round, it seems, but it's even uglier. Yeah, there's just a bunch of shit going on here. This thing looks stupid. What the hell is it? 60 rounds? Really? A 60-round LMG? What's even the point? Why would you even make it a machine gun if you only have 60 rounds? Just make an assault rifle with a 60-round magazine then. You know? Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Very slow fire rate. High recoil. Really? That's pretty high recoil for a machine gun. With that low fire rate, too. It's shooting a 6mm projectile, dude. Chill. If this thing was shooting a 50 cal, like, okay, I can understand that, but this is 6mm. Look at that fucking humongous muzzle brake. Jeez. And you're telling me this thing recoils that hard? Really? Yeah, these guys don't understand the recoil, it seems. Again, another automatic belt catcher thingy, which is interesting. It also has the casings eject from the front again, which is interesting. It seems like that makes it a lot more... What about the links? I just realized that. What about the links? Where are the links ejecting from? Does this even show the links ejecting at all? I think they forgot about the links. Yeah, the link. Huh. What the charging handle? Yeah, same thing as the other one, basically. This one feels like it's like basically just a reskin of the other LMG. Let's look at it in third person. Yeah, this thing's a little bit smaller at least. I see the stock. The stock looks like a mini-me right there, which is cool. I like that. But yeah, it's just the same kind of trigger too. It's literally just a reskin of the other LMG, which is kind of lazy, honestly. It has like a PKM style thing going on here. What do you call this part? Like a carry handle, yeah. I'm stupid. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this thing? Jeez, that muzzle brake is fucking huge. Oh, it's square. It's just perfectly square. I love that. The barrel's not even really modeled there. This thing, like this barrel looks like a fucking... It looks like a tank rifle barrel. Does it not? Looks pretty crazy. You cannot fire these in the prone position? I don't know. Yeah, this thing just looks stupid. Only thing I like about this gun is the mini-me style stock. That's cool. Other than that, man, this thing is just ugly. It's ugly and way too big. The recoil is way too high. The side trigger's cursed. Very cursed. It's like, okay, because, you know, I understand, like, you know, if you're cybernetically enhanced, you can carry bigger guns. You can carry a 50-pound gun if you got, like, freaking robot arms and shit. But it's like, why would you make your gun needlessly bulky, though? Like, there comes a certain point where it's like, you don't need to make your gun this heavy. It's just, you know, what's the point? You've already got the cyber arms to make your recoil, you know, freaking reduced. You don't need to make your gun stupid heavy out of nowhere. But yeah, both these LMGs are pretty bad. They're kind of stinky. You like them? Because they don't look like regular firearms? I don't like them because they don't look like regular firearms. You know? It's not like they have to take a gun from real life and make it exactly as it is. They can take some wacky stuff, but this is just too much. This is like, bro, this is just looking at this artistically, from an aesthetic perspective, it's just a mishmash of random bullshit. You know? Like, I can respect some of the other guns. Like, if you look at some of the wacky pistols and some machine guns, like, I can respect them when they're based on historical wacky designs, but this is not based on anything. This is just a bunch of bullshit slapped together. You know? It just looks kit bashed. You know, it looks like a kindergartner threw it together. Like, I want to see the description and see if they're making fun about how bad it is. Because, like, at least they're self-aware. They're like, yeah, we're making these guns ugly on purpose so we can make fun of them, which is funny. So I want to see what they say about these light machine guns here. Yeah, the light machine gun is light in name only. Yeah, I could tell. Like, why? Because, like, it's not even a light machine gun, you know? It's a bona fide steel cannon for your personal arsenal. It's a steel cannon that shoots 6mm. It's not really a cannon. It's shooting a, you know, full-size rifle round. It's not a cannon, dude. You know? Supplying police departments with this thing. That's hilarious. Their designs aren't the sleekest. They are undeniably solid and available at reasonable prices. Yeah, but you're using 3 times as much material to make this thing when you could just make a normal-sized LMG. So if anything, the resource cost would be more, because you're using more materials. Should you dare to shoulder their behemoth LMG, the EM870, it's wise to first install cyberware to reinforce your upper body. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Wielding such a formidable weapon without the proper structural precautions will likely mean a trip to the Ripper dock for both you and your target. But if it's any consolation, your target will have to be taken there in a bucket. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So, like, they're trying to act like this is, like, they called it a steel cannon. You know? It'll shred your enemy into little pieces, but, like, it's a 6mm. This is smaller than a 7.62x51. You know, this is not a 50 BMG freaking, you know, Browning M2. It's like you can give your game heavy machine guns, which would be dope. You know, I would love to see, you know, freaking a cybernetically enhanced monster running around with the 50 cal heavy machine gun. But this is not a heavy. It's has the weight of a heavy machine gun, but it's still using a smaller round. So it's like, what's the point? You know, why'd you even make it that heavy in the first place? It's kind of like the same thing they were doing with the pistols, right? How they have, like, the Unity is a 45 caliber pistol, but they're treating it like a hand cannon. Like, the Unity recoil was like, it's like, bro, it's a 45. Chill. They're doing the same thing with the LMGs here, where it's like, it's chambered in a regular sized LMG round, but they're making the entire thing extremely big, high recoil. They're acting as if it's a freaking 50 caliber, you know, destruction machine when it's really wouldn't be. So, like, if you want to fix this, well, first, delete the entire thing, because it looks really ugly. Just make it more similar to an actual heavy machine gun. Make it a 50 caliber heavy machine gun. Make it, you know, make it heavy. Make it like 30 pounds or even more than that, you know. But not this, bro. This is just bad. This is just bad, bro. I don't like it. Stinky poopy. Woo. You know, if you want to have an actual light machine gun, make it a light machine gun. You know? This is not a light machine gun. It is, but it isn't. Also, the 60-round magazine's hilarious. Like, that kind of defeats the purpose of having it be a machine gun. Like, give this thing a big magazine. Give this thing a big old, you know, big old box. 60 rounds, that's it? Seriously? Like, why would you even... Because, like, okay, here's the thing. You know, you want to have your gun shoot 60 rounds of 6mm. Okay, just get an assault rifle and then give it a 60-round magazine. You don't need a machine gun to serve this role. You don't need this 50-pound fucking monster to do this. Right? Like, you could get the same exact effect with an assault rifle with a 60-round magazine, you know, chambered in 6.5mm or whatever, but it's way lighter, you know? So, like, what was the point of making this whole thing? It's just completely stupid. Alright? Kind of silly. You know, if you want to do machine gun, bro, give that thing a big old 100 round, 200 rounds. 100 round minimum, honestly. And if you want, you could give it like an attachment where you could make it have a smaller magazine for like, you want to make it more maneuverable, I guess, but... Anyway. I want to see if I can find the heavy machine gun now. Alright, I'm gonna try and get that. I gotta fucking look at my other monitor here and shit. RPKs have 75, yeah. See, the RPK is like a... When it comes to stuff like the RPK, you know, like it's not a belt fed. The RPK is quite literally just an AK with a bigger barrel and a longer magazine, you know? Because, like, machine guns isn't really... I don't know how to explain it, but a machine gun is basically just an assault rifle, but it's, like, a bigger magazine. And that's exactly what the RPK is, you know? So, you could classify that as, like, a squad automatic weapon, which is... There's a lot... Definitions are weird, man. You know? But, something like the RPK is kind of cool, though. Like, they could have just done that for the light machine gun. You know, make it like the assault rifle, but a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier with a bigger magazine, but like a box fed or a magazine, you know. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So what's the command to, like, equip something? Because I have the ID for it. It just says, do add to inventory. I'm scrolling through the Reddit deep web right now. Trying to find the stupid console command. I can just try the... Because I swear, I just did add to inventory the first time and it worked. But obviously that didn't work that time, no. Hold up. Yeah, it's like that, and then just the preset. Might be faster to find it in the world. Maybe. This fucking Windows noise is irritating. Because that's exactly what I did last time, but it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing the definition of insanity here. Oh, see, it worked. See, I just had to have it to where like nothing was equipped in my hands to make it work. So now we gotta look at the big old HMG here. This is cool. Let's see what we got here. Let's go into third person first. Holy shit! This thing is ginormous. Yeah, you've got the... Dude, yeah, this... Okay, buddy. Holy moly. What is going on here? You got the same little side trigger, which I hate, and it's kind of silly. Look, your character can't even fucking... See, that's why this is, you know, doesn't seem like a very good design. You can't even hold it properly. Your arm just clips straight through it. Okay, well, I see. Like, because this is supposed to be... Obviously, this is a mounted weapon. You're supposed to sit behind it and have, you know... Just like an M2, right? Just like an M2 Browning. Duh. Right? So, you hold it like that and the trigger's right there. Makes sense. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a mounted weapon, but you can rip it off the mount and run around with it, I guess. Yeah, it even has the dual triggers. That's cool. But yeah, this thing is fucking ginormous. Holy shit. But like, I think it would be cool if they made it to where, I don't know, if they made like a specific version that was meant to be shouldered for like a badass. But obviously, heavy machine guns are meant to be mounted, so that makes sense. Just look at the fucking raw size of this thing. This thing looks like it weighs like 60, 70 pounds, dude. Where does the left hand grip it? On this thing. Little thing right there. So like they did, you know, add some accommodations for wielding it on foot. Dude, how big are those rounds? I mean, it's probably like a 50 cal, which would make sense. Does it say it anywhere? But I would assume this is a 50 cal. You know, it's a heavy. This is an actual heavy machine gun, unlike the other ones. Okay, let's see how this thing functions. Oh, reciprocating barrel. That's cool. These bullets look really slow. Just pierce through the air. That's cool. Cool little effect. Blue tips. Nice. Sounds kind of lame. Yeah, it doesn't have like a big punchy effect like some of the other guns. It doesn't sound very punchy. Feels cool to shoot. You can't really aim with it though, obviously. You know, there's no sights on it. Or no, there's like something up there. Oh yeah, there is a sight actually. So there's like, you can see it up there like on like the carry, it's not a carry handle. But like the big old hump on top. There's like the two rear sights and then the front sight, but like, what do you call that? The distance between them is pretty short though, so they wouldn't be that accurate. I don't know what the hell that thing is supposed to be on top, like some kind of canister filled with something. I just realized your character's not even holding it the way they held it in third person. They're holding it on the bottom like that instead of holding the handle, which is pretty funny. Pneumatic operated. It's not, but you can see that there's casings there, so I don't know what the point of the canister is. You know, what's in the canister? Let's just go and just finish through this magazine, I guess. Or, not really a mag, you know what I mean. Oh, it's glowing red hot, that's cool. Oh, you can overheat it. There was no sound on that. That was weird. So I'm gonna shoot another one into my inventory. Yeah. Threw it on the ground. I think it's so big. It's comical. See, I think it would be cooler if either they had like a grip on top right there, right? So you could hold it. I can't really get it up, you know, like hold it more like, you know, like that instead of having to hold it like that. You get like a grip like on top of the gun. And you could hold it like, you know, something like that. I think that'd be cool. Because the way it is right now, this thing would be really uncomfortable to carry around. Obviously, because it's a heavy machine gun. But it would be cool if they had some kind of accommodation. Because they do it. They already have the accommodation right there. But your character doesn't even hold it. Your character doesn't even hold it. Like, what's the point of putting that there? You know, it's kind of silly. Well, let's do that. Nope. Let's just do that command again. Oh, whoops. Probably because I put the little arrow. Failed to execute. What do you mean it's the same one? There we go. Yeah, so you can't even reload this thing. There's no ammunition for it. It's just like the slot-o-matic. You can't reload it. You know? You just get what you get until you throw it away, basically. Yeah, it's just kind of silly your character holds it like that. It's like if they're holding it like that, like they gotta wrap their arm around this way, it's like kind of silly. Yeah, it's got the reciprocating barrel there, which is pretty cool. I don't know, man. This thing is obviously like this. Yeah. Obviously, I'll put this one in like F tier as well, just because it's so ridiculous. Like, just look at that shit. Actually, I would say it's not quite as ugly as the other SMG or the LMGs, machine guns. They're not even LMGs. They're just machine guns. They're not light at all. But it's like, what the hell is the point of this thing? The thing on top. What does that even do? What's the point of that? Like, what is this? Is this some kind of sight? Is this like some kind of targeting system? For use as an automated turret. Okay. Okay, I see. So this is supposed to be an automated turret, but you can't actually aim with it though, because the way you're holding it, you know, you can't actually aim because you're supposed to be behind the gun. But when you shoulder it like this, how would you even shoulder this gun? You would have to have this shit against your shoulder. You wouldn't even be able, like I was saying, it would make a lot more sense if you held this gun at your hip. If you held the gun at your hip, you know, like you were like walking around with like a minigun basically. I think that would make more sense as a way to hold this gun. You know, rather than what they have it like right now. If they had like, you know, a little handle on top of the gun and then a pistol grip on top of the gun, like I said, I think that would make more sense. So I don't think that they of course they first designed this gun to be a turret, a mounted gun, and they just kind of just put the extra shit on there as like an afterthought. I didn't really think this through, but I think if you're making a video game, I think you should, you know, consider how it's going to be handheld, especially if you're giving the character the ability to make it handheld. Nice. Yeah. Like I was saying, like if you're a badass, you know, cyber psycho with like a shit ton of fucking chrome on you, it'd be cool if you could actually shoulder this gun and aim with it like a rifle and just be a badass. But you can't. You just gotta hip fire it. The one when you aim, you just kind of zoom in a little bit. So yeah. And the fact that you can't even reload it, like I was saying, like if you, obviously this gun is stupid heavy, but if you have the upgrades, I think you should be able to carry it with you. You know, I think it'd be cool if you could carry this as a primary weapon and reload it and everything. And the fact that you have to throw it away when you're done, it's like, oh, dude, that sucks. I want to be able to carry around a fucking minigun. Or, you know, a heavy machine gun or something. That'd be cool. But it's just like a little special weapon that you have to throw away once you're done with it. That's overheated again. Yeah. So I'm guessing, okay, maybe that thing on top, now that I think about it, man, the fact, I don't know if that's a mod or just a bug, but the reload has no sound. But that just made me realize, I think the thing on top is some kind of cooling system, so that when the thing overheats, it cools it down real quick. Which is like, okay, that's cool. You know, there's some kind of logic to that now that I think about it, right? Makes sense. But at the same time, it's also blocking your kind of sights if you were to aim with it. Or you just aim on top of it. You're kind of like a big old... I think it would make more sense to put the cooling down there, you know, and like part of like the grip area, and then just have this be flat, and you could, you know, have the sides right there instead of having this ridiculous height over bore. Yeah, a lot of problems with this one. I'd probably have to put this shit in like F tier, maybe like D tier, because at least it's not, I don't know, I feel like it's not quite as ugly as the other machine guns at least, but it's still pretty bad. So that one's getting a low rating either way. It is just kind of lame. But all right, now we can move on to some of this. All right, or you know, I can put all that shit in the tier list now. I haven't actually recorded myself doing that. Yeah. There we go. Recording here. Yeah. So, yeah, let's do the SMGs. Like, I was going to put these around, like, B tier or something. Somewhere around there. Those are pretty decent. This one, I kind of like it. Well, there's some problems with it, so this one would go, like, somewhere in C tier, probably. Again, this one... Really, the main thing about this one is just the magazine is the stock, which is kind of silly. This one would probably be D tier, actually. I don't have too many opinions on, like, these two. They're just kind of like, whatever. I really just, like, who cares? This one's kind of cool. I kind of like this one. A lot of moving parts. Very intricate. So, but it's cool. I kind of like this one. I put this one like B tier. This one's just a this one's like Fallout 4 assault rifle tier almost. So yeah, I would put that one like F tier. You know, maybe it's not as bad as the revolvers though, but it didn't make me violently angry. So, and then the LMGs, yeah, LMGs are pretty stinky. I would put these in D tier. I would say they're still like these are probably the worst guns in the game though. You know, those are pretty bad. I would say this LMG is even worse than this one. This one just looks even uglier. I could possibly put this in D tier. D, F, somewhere around there. It's pretty stinky. Let's just put it in D for now to balance things out. I like to try and balance things out. Okay, so far this is what we got. The meme tier is pretty epic. You say F? Yeah. I would say like D maybe. At least it's got some cool stuff, like the reciprocating barrel and the overheat mechanic is kind of cool. It's got some redeeming qualities. It's also 50 cal, so that's cool. There now. But there's also like the reload bug. The reload is bugged. There's no sound on it. Well, not the reload, but the just when it overheats and you re-rack it. But yeah, I'll just put it there for now. I'll come back and examine it. What the fuck is this? This shit looks like the fucking grenade launcher. What's that thing called again? I forgot the name of it. This looks like a certain grenade launcher. I forgot the name of it. Yeah. Let's move on to the next assault rifles here. Hold on. Get back to the overlay. How long have we been going for now? Humana. I can't find my fucking YouTube tab, bruh. Am I stupid? Oh, there we go. Woo! The XM25, there you go. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, almost 4 hours already. Holy shit. Let me turn this on. Start recording again. Oh shit, was that not recording actually? Oh shit, hold on. Did I forget to record some of that? Oh, that sucks. I'm going to have to go back and re-record a lot of that shit then. Fuck me. Give me a second, guys. I think I forgot to record. Whoopsie. Or maybe it like stopped recording by itself? It'll matter. Yikes. I think I did forget to record the entire fucking stream actually. I swear, bro. Fuck me. Okay, whatever. That's cool. I'll just get that footage again by myself. That's a womp womp moment, yeah. Womp womp. Dude, it's already fucking 5 o'clock too. Holy shit, fuck me. Maybe I'll have to finish up the fucking... What do we got left? How much do we have left, actually? Wow, we still got a lot more. I'm not gonna finish this shit today. There's no way. You do it more efficiently without us? Probably. Probably. Yeah, I've still got to do the assault rifles, and the precision rifles, and the sniper rifles. So I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 guns to go. Yeah, it's already 5 o'clock. I got to leave in like an hour as well, so I think I'm better off just save this other stuff for tomorrow. And before I leave, I'll probably have to go back and re-record some of that stuff. Right now. So I think I'll go and end the stream for the day. Then we'll just finish off with the LMGs. We did 3 categories today, so that's good. Damn, it takes fucking forever to record this footage though. Like actually, I've already got more hours just recording the footage than actually playing the game. It's ridiculous. This has been goated. Dude, thank you. Alright, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for making my, I was gonna say, thanks for making my recording process a little bit more entertaining, but then I forgot to record all the footage. So now I gotta go back and re-record it anyway. You know? So it's like, what the fuck? At least I was able to get through and get my opinions on the gun, so like, this will be more streamlined when I go through it. I already know what I'm looking for. But yeah, guys. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.